All right, we are live now.
Yes, that intro was pretty good. I like that.
It was mega super ultra based.
Mega Super Ultra Hyper Turbo based.
Yeah, five out of five bases. All right, so obviously we oh god, your chair is extra squeaky. You're gonna have to WD-40 that thing.
Yeah, if I ever get off my lazy ass and go to the hardware store.
Yeah. uh, Masked Mud Jack says fuck Boogie.
Yes,
Yes,
fuck Buggy.
consensually.
I was about
Oh,
to say, as much as much as Boogie doesn't deserve consent, for legal purposes, we got to say, it has to be consensual.
how does how do you come to the determination over who deserves consent or not?
I mean, I think everyone deserves consent,
Yeah,
no matter how much of a piece of shit they are.
you just said Boogie doesn't deserve consent.
As much as he doesn't, no, I said as much as he doesn't deserve it, everyone deserves consent.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Boogie brought it upon himself. All right, well, we got about six people watching, so we're gonna jump right into this. As everybody knows, was it polycythemia sickle cell vera or whatever?
Polycythemia vera, I
Yeah,
believe is how you pronounce it.
polycythemia. It's not a Pokemon. I figured that out recently. Um, yeah. It turns out that much to everyone's absolute shock, Boogie lied about it. Um, but I guess like the difference is that like they just realize they didn't. People obviously knew he was like lying, but no one had like really any proof, so no one big was calling him out on it until just like recently when Destiny got him to admit to it, and then he like kind
Yeah,
of walked it back. The video we're going to be going over was the part of the lolcow live stream that Destiny clipped for his his own channel, since he was a panel member. So we're gonna go over that and just have a few laughs and basically look at someone who spent their entire latter half of their internet career manipulating people. So without further
Never
ado,
told you that you had cancer, though.
Sure, that's true. I had to Google that.
Okay, yes. Which is what we thought.
Oh my
That's
god!
what we
like my favorite part about all of this is like just how many times during this video Boogie's gonna like walk that back. Like he said verbatim, word for word, the doctor never said I had cancer. And the amount of contradictions that just like pop up in here are absolutely amazing as the video continues.
yeah.
Your doctor did not tell you you had cancer?
correct. That's why this was the very first question I asked when I came on your show 3 or 4
Again-
days ago, because I knew that he never said
again,
it.
my-
Then why is it that today you're telling us that it's not confirmed?
That
Yeah.
You see how he does that?
Yeah,
How he kind of like does that exaggerate, like, so I watch a lot of like police interrogation videos. That's like a time biding technique. Is like, okay, shit, now I need to, because Boogie isn't very smart, so he doesn't like have a really good thought out like rehearsed story. I mean, I guess saying Boogie isn't very smart is kind of like unfair, because most people who aren't psychopaths have a really hard time like creating these elaborate lies and fleshing them out in their head so that they can answer every question immediately in a way that doesn't like contradict it. Because like, I guess you could say Boogie is dumb for not for lying in the first place, right? Because if you're honest,
right.
then you don't really have to remember this long convoluted story that you told everyone and then make up things on the fly to answer questions in the short term that make more questions in the long term. But like, if you asked me like how my day was, like from when I woke up to when I went to bed, I wouldn't have to take these like long exaggerated pauses, because I would know everything that I did. I wouldn't have to like go back and remember, other things that I said.
Well, another example is in police interrogation videos that you mentioned. People who are fabricating a story, they'll add like a whole bunch of superfluous details that like the asking how your day went, you could say, oh, I woke up, went to work, came home, made myself some dinner, and then, went to bed. Whereas somebody who's lying would add a whole bunch of details that really don't matter, which is
Well,
what
yeah.
Boogie does.
Yeah, well, that's because when it's a common misconception that like the addition of like unnecessary details makes it look like you are telling the truth because you're able to like allegedly like recollect a lot of things, but it's really funny because when Boogie will do that here, but whenever pressed for other questions, he'll just magically have a bad memory. And you see
Yeah.
that in the criminal interrogation videos too. Like you said,
Yep.
they'll add in a whole bunch of like needless hyper specific details, but then when you ask them questions that like put them on the crime scene or stick their motive or whatever, they suddenly become like haze memoried and stuff like that.
If the doctor was able to confirm it.
Yeah, both doctors have confirmed it. Why are you saying today you need another test?
This doctor doesn't speak very good English. That's why I don't see him anymore.
Oh, was it Dr. Gupta?
That part made me laugh so hard.
Yeah, Mudahar, that was good. Dr. Gupta. Thank you. Come again.
Shirley May Matthews says, "What has Boogie done?" Boogie is he's really bad with his money, and 2 years ago he kind of like made a lot of people upset because he made a video basically like begging for money because he squandered all the money that he made off of YouTube. And then he got a lot of backlash off of the money begging video, and because he was like blaming all his monetary problems on someone that he was friends with, and people were not happy with that. And then like 2 weeks later, Boogie made a video about how he had this like rare form of blood cancer, and it's just coming out that Boogie like actually faked it. So we're just going over the whole like expose of like Boogie lying about his cancer and getting caught. And then she said, "Are we sure this isn't his Francis character?" Yeah, because Francis is actually funny. I like what Sam is, one for me and one for my hooker, one for me and one for my hooker. That's like Boogie's like funniest thing ever.
I was about to say that's going to be a lot of that's going to be a lot of polycythemia vera if we're including all the hookers.
Yeah, all the hookers are gonna get polycythemia vera. See, Boogie got that because he didn't wear a condom with the hookers. that was the whole thing. Okay, at any point in time you want to say something, just tell me to pause the video.
Okay.
Well, you remember about 3 weeks back, I said that I likely could potentially have a form of cancer. Turns out I got a rare blood cancer called polycythemia vera. I've known about this for a little over 6 weeks. That it was a probability, though I just got my official diagnosis. But I hope it gives you an idea of why I've been so worried about my money, why I've been so worried about my career, why I've been so worried about my future, why I've done some of the things I've done and said some of the things I've said.
Oh, hello.
I do like that. Like, I told everyone that McNuggies ripped me off on crypto scams because I had cancer.
So another thing that kind of piqued my interest there is what on one of the locale streams, I thought he said he made the cancer announcement video 2 hours after, not 6 weeks after, like he claimed in that one clip. I may be confused on that because it's such a big string and web of lies, but I didn't think he waited 6 weeks.
I can't remember. I mean, you can go back and look at his YouTube videos and
yeah, I mean, not that this really matters, it's just I may just be confused and misremembering some minor details.
Yeah, start playing the Twilight Zone music.
Hey, how you doing? I heard you're having a fun week.
I always have fun weeks.
Good. Say what you got to say to me, and then I got maybe a few things I would like to say to you.
Sure. What is the theme for this episode? What are we talking about, Keemstar?
Well, Boogie has finally admitted that he has no confirmation that he has cancer.
Okay.
The theme of this episode is, will Boogie get fired from the show? We decided he has to get fired. I mean, this is like pretty up.
I have a feeling that Keemstar is just never going to get rid of Boogie. I think
No,
he's just saying he's going to, I don't think he's going to fire him.
yeah, no, he's not going to fire him. Keemstar is a businessman. He's obviously thinking about this from a business perspective. He's not going to fire Boogie.
Yeah, I think Vlad said the same thing when I was talking to him, that we both thought that Keemstar was just full of shit.
Yeah, because I mean, sure, Boogie isn't that like big of a internet personality, I guess, in making entertainment, but or making entertaining videos. But I mean, without Boogie, what do you have? Tommy C and Wings? That's like, no one's gonna watch that.
Yeah, they need someone to fight with. Boogie's like got
Yeah.
main character syndrome. He's always gonna make the fight happen.
Yeah, exactly.
We're trying to think of ways that he can earn his will back and punishments. He giving the play button to me. It's already being mailed to my house. We're going to put out for auction. That money will go to charity. He bought a Medicare hat. Medicare actually has cancer.
No, I'm getting the puzzle. I'm getting the puzzle.
He's not well, get the hat, because we need to see you with that hat for sure.
Oh, okay.
And then also, what else did we talk about? Mountain Dew. He's never allowed to drink Mountain Dew again because
Challenge level impossible. Dude, he's not gonna stop drinking. Dude's probably gonna like fucking drink a fucking toilet bowl full of Mountain Dew right after he's done.
I was about to say off camera, he's fucking shotgunning Mountain Dews.
He's probably got Mountain Dew IV'd into him right now. If Boogie really was staying gone, they would be wise to find another lolcow and fast. I mean, I don't think finding a lolcow is going to be hard. I think finding a lolcow that's as effective as Boogie is going to be what's going to be difficult.
Yeah, because the guys on Lolcal Live have talked about getting, another Lolcal on, but just like Gallagher said there, it's getting a locale of Boogie's notoriety is going to be pretty hard, because I mean, the only other big locales I can think of off the top of my head are DSP, and we already know that DSP doesn't want to do it. There's Low Tier God, and I guess Airsoft Fatty. And then again, a lot of
go back to the good old days.
No, that's a throwback.
Yeah, Andy Worski and Tonka Saw.
because that is so unhealthy. And one of the main risks of this disease is that he could have a stroke or heart attack. And he kept saying that and using that for manipulation. But here you are not doing anything about your weight. You're drinking Mountain Dew. So that was another thing.
Well, again, I only drink diet, and it's doctor approved. It's 0 calories. But
I like how it's doctor approved.
Doctor approved Mountain Dew.
Like, is it like most doctors will say, like, don't drink diet soda? As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure they'll say just drink water.
Say it's just like doctors in the 1950s. Yeah, Lucky Strike. That's the #1 recommended doctor cigarette.
Yeah, I know.
Diet Mountain Dew, the number one doctor recommended diet carbonated soft drink.
I know, right? What's Boogie gonna say too? My doctor's treating me for some migraines by drilling holes in my head and making me take mercury tablets. Just go all the way back. Actually, he just told me I need to pray more. It's God punishing me. Doctor approved.
Honestly, Boogie should pray. I think of a lot of Boogie's issues probably could be solved if he went to church. But then again, he might get molested again if he went to church. So.
Yeah, as if he was ever molested in the first place.
Yeah, if he was ever molested in the first place. Good point.
He wasn't. I'm just gonna say it right now.
Yeah.
But it does have things that could lead, like carcinogens and stuff in it, so that's why we've cut it out.
And he did donate.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Just to be clear.
Wait.
Just to be clear. That was a lie. Whatever just said. No doctor is telling you don't drink Mountain Dew diet because it has carcinogens in it. Are you talking about like aspartame or whatever?
I didn't say that. My doctor has approved diet soda. He says it's fine.
Lie. Did he find his own doctor on Wish.com,
No, he found this doctor on Temu.
on Craigslist? He found this doctor on Google. He just Googled it. He's like one of those people, I swear, he's one of those people who just sits around all day and he goes, that makes a lot of sense. If I just say it, people will believe it and they won't question it.
But because I've read research that says aspartame and all this other stuff, I don't want to complicate it further. I don't even need to be taking caffeine in.
Imagine like thinking that taking in like substitute sugar is going to make your blood cancer worse.
Yeah.
Turish says doctor approved by PepsiCo. Yeah, it's all an insider job. You know how like the Canadian doctors were pushing like the MAID program on people who are like, I have a broken foot. Have you thought about, ending your life? It's like the doctor works for PepsiCo and they're just like recommending everyone, well, did you try Diet Mountain Dew?
Doctor, I have a hernia. I don't see how soda will work.
Shut up and drink your Dr. Pepper.
Which is the whole reason I drank diet soda, was to have caffeine through the day. Why the I need caffeine? What am I doing in the day? You know?
Okay.
I don't need that shit in my body. It's a very stupid thing to put in it.
I just like want the sad overlay music, the sad violin right now. Look at him. Look how sad he looks.
Yeah, and later on, this will flip flop.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I've watched this video before.
I was just teasing for the audience.
Stop edging them.
Look, I can't help. I'm in a goon sesh, okay?
Destiny, did you think that when you came in and confronted Boogie about this, that it would turn out this way?
I have no idea. It was just surprising to me that like it was pretty easy to see what was happening, and I feel like Boogie is like one of the most dedicated hater bases on the internet, so I didn't know how anybody hadn't called him out for it. And I think the issue is that it was pretty crazy when my kid's mom, I think she was 23 or 24 when she got diagnosed with stage 4. I think it's either Hodgkin's or non-Hodgkin's leukemia. And so there was like a whole ordeal of like supporting her through that. We had to like break up in order to like qualify her for Medicaid, in order for her to afford the medications. I was trying to buy them initially. And I don't remember what the treatment was. They're like 2 pills that I bought. They're like $1,000 a pill. I was like, we can't do that. I can't afford this shit. No way. So we had to break up so that she could qualify for like state assistance for medical shit because I was a streamer, so I didn't have like healthcare. And yeah, it was that comment. It truly was. The comment at the end of that CoffeeZilla video was like, it's cancer. It always kills you. And I'm like, wait, what the f***? Why would a person with cancer say that? There's so many people that are fighting against cancer, that are fighting against cancer like every day in the United States and the world. That's such an unhinged, crazy thing to say. And that's what triggered me enough to start digging. Like, oh, okay.
I like how you can see him like constantly looking at his phone. Like if you look at Boogie, he's constantly looking at his phone because he's like trying to Google solutions live, trying to fucking figure out a way out of this. He's like, wait, did I really say that? Let me go back and look.
One thing about Destiny there, how he was talking about how he had to split from his wife.
I think it was his first wife.
Yeah, some people are claiming that is some form of fraud. If they're still living together, like if they're still living together in a relationship and they divorce for medical benefits. I'm no legal expert. I'm not a lawyer, but some people have mentioned that. I just wanted to throw that in there.
I mean, look, whether it's fraud, like who fucking cares? Like, if you can't afford to fucking treat your stage 4 cancer because you're in a relationship with someone and you break up just so that you can get the qualify for the insurance that you need to treat the cancer, like fuck it. Like you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Like what relevancy is the law in that like perspective? Like you have this brain exploding disease that for some odd reason isn't going to kill you if you rob this bank. And I'm like, well, fuck, robbing a bank is illegal, but I'll live longer if I rob it. You know?
Yeah, I was just throwing that out there. Some people have said that. Personally, I don't really care. And with how stupid insurance companies are and with how expensive medical care is, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, I mean,
it just seems like a deflection that some Boogie defenders are are thrown out there, like, oh, Destiny, looks like he defrauded. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. What's worse, breaking up with your boyfriend or divorcing your husband so that way you can qualify for insurance that'll help you survive stage 4 cancer, or lying to the internet so that way you can get thousands of dollars in order to like buy shit and go to the arcade and
Yeah,
whatever Boogie does with his money.
Get internet sympathy bucks.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have cancer, which makes sense. But
So the crypto scam was your downfall.
not even, actually. It was just the comment at the end about the cancer. That's the thing that triggered the fuck out of me and made me start digging. That was the only thing that triggered me.
Well, I will be honest. My dad died of cancer. My best friend died of cancer. My aunt died of cancer.
Wee. Time for the, he's trying to do the sympathy thing, but like I said, he doesn't have the ability to think about like the after effects of his actions and the things that he says. Like, okay, Boogie, you're like trying to talk about how much cancer means to you and how important it is by talking about all these people that were like near and dear to you that died from it. So doesn't that make you feel like more shitty? If it doesn't, then you're just like actually just a fucking evil person. You know what I mean? Like, imagine consciously knowing that you had all these loved ones die of cancer, but still be able to lie about it and be okay with lying about it. And you'll see what I mean by Boogie's okay with lying about it, because he constantly tries to find like a softer way out of the responsibility of lying without saying, I lied.
Yeah.
Sir. And Total Biscuit, who I was close with and did a show many times and played games with him, he died of cancer.
Boogie's sad voice. You can barely understand him.
Yeah.
And so in my experiences, cancer eventually comes back, and cancer eventually hits you. And you should.
Oh, he's saying that he said that cancer always kills you in the end because he knew 3 people who got diagnosed with cancer and died. Okay. Because, like, it's impossible for you to think maybe people survive from cancer all the time. Turish said maybe he was too lazy to check his diagnosis online all these years. Yeah, he was too busy checking his bank account and all the numbers going up.
I want to say he was too busy. Oh, no, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say he was too busy looking up where he could get a child bride.
Yeah. God, that shit is so disturbing.
It really is.
Wait, what do you mean by comes back? What are we talking about?
Most people that go into remission eventually have reoccurrence. That's what happened to my friend Danny. She had breast cancer.
Wait, it super depends on the type of cancer, the age of the person, and the type of treatment you seek. And even if it could come back, that was just never an attitude that you would want to give somebody that's fighting cancer. That's just a horrible thing to say and a horrible attitude to have. Like,
we concluded that Boogie literally wants cancer. Like he likes to be a victim, online.
I think the term for that is vulnerable narcissist. Like, it's kind like someone was like, isn't that just like Munchausen syndrome? I'm like, no, because Munchausen syndrome is like you believe that like there's actually just something wrong with you, or you go out of your way to like make yourself sick. But like Boogie, I think he's too much of a coward to actually make himself sick. So he's like, man, it would be really cool if I got into a car accident today and was like crippled for life. Like, that's what kind of mentality Boogie has.
Yeah, just a victimhood complex.
Like, imagine just saying like, I wish I had cancer so that way I could have people feel sorry for me.
Jesus Christ.
That's so fucking unhinged.
Absolutely.
And he literally wants it.
I think I deserve it at this point.
Dude, like Boogie is like, I'm going to. He's like those like old school hardcore Christians that would like get on like kneel on coals and whip themselves like over the shoulders to get penance for their sins. Like, I lied about cancer, so I think I deserve it. Then everyone just gives him a standing ovation and they're like, Boogie, we forgive you.
Boogie, we forgive you. Boogie, here's all our money. Boogie the Saint. Boogie the Saint.
I genuinely do, and
Insane.
yeah, if it turns out that I have it, we are doing the colonoscopy still, and then we might end up doing the bone marrow test again.
Like, what does a colonoscopy have to do with a blood cancer?
So the reason why he was mentioning colonoscopy is because apparently it is, according to Boogie, so this has pretty much no credibility. He could have butt cancer, to put it
Oh my
bluntly.
fucking god.
So his doctor wants to rule that out or something or other.
You mean do that thing that every man has to do when they're over 40?
Yeah.
Like, imagine going in for your routine colonoscopy and you're like, guys, I might have colon cancer. I might have prostate cancer. I have to go get my colonoscopy, guys. That standard thing that, like, imagine just being a woman and you're like, guys, I might have breast cancer because I'm going in for a mammogram, something that I have to do because I have boobs. But because I'm going in, it means that I might have it. Oh my god, Turch. Just Boogie imagines the last minutes of his life being like the last scene from Evangelion where everyone says congratulations. Jesus Christ.
And it
Wait, what is the bone marrow test for?
to verify the polycythemia vera that I'm being treated for the last 2 years.
See, I would have said what's the colon cancer or what's the colonoscopy for? I would have
Yeah.
asked the bone marrow. Like, to me, like, I don't know. Like, I think bone marrow testing for like a blood-borne cancer, like, wouldn't you just, I don't know. I'm not a fucking doctor. I guess maybe a bone marrow test would make sense because that's where that's where your body makes blood in your bone marrow, right?
I can look it up real quick.
Ah.
Let's see here.
Destiny, or
Wait,
excuse
hold
me,
on. I'm so
Boogie.
sorry. Wait,
Oh God.
did your doctor tell you that you had to do that?
He suggested it, yes. He also said that it was unnecessary because
He suggested it, but he said it was unnecessary. Why would your doctor suggest something that's unnecessary?
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't make any sense. Bear Dog says this stream is frustrating. My stream or the stream that we're reviewing?
it's invasive and expensive and difficult. He says not something I would want to go through. And since
He said it was it was invasive, expensive, painful, and something that. But you said your doctor recommended it, Boogie. You literally just said your doctor recommended it.
Yeah.
we're going
A
to
bone
treat-
marrow a bone
ahead.
marrow test, also known as a bone marrow biopsy or aspiration, can help diagnose and monitor blood and marrow cancers. The test involves removing a small amount of bone marrow from the hip bone using a needle or trephine, and then examining it for cancer cells.
Yeah, so yeah, the bone. Yeah, so I guess that makes sense. But it just seems kind of weird. Like when Destiny's like, "Did your doctor recommend that?" He did, but he also said he didn't. What?
Yeah, it's like, well, which is it?
One of those two things is a lie.
the polycythemia vera anyway, it's pointless. We're gonna treat you as if you have it, and that's what we've done for the last 2 years. That's why we did the sleep study. That's why we've done everything we.
What, the sleep? That's what he did, the sleep study, just in case I have blood cancer. What the hell? We did an MRI, we did X-ray, we did a CAT scan, we did a he scraped some skin off the bottom of my feet and put it through a fungus test, and he gave me LASIK, all in case I have blood cancer. The bone marrow biopsy test for blood cancers. Yeah. So we were able to verify that, but having a little bit more verification, I guess, helps it out. But like,
Always helps.
he literally said though that they can't definitively diagnose him with it, so they're gonna treat him for it. And then Boogie's like, "I have cancer." Like, it's just like hilarious to me. Like, we treat people for lots of things they don't necessarily have, right? Like, any kind of preventative medicine in Boogie's mind could be like cause for saying that they have something that, like, I exercise so I don't get diabetes, or I exercise so I have a healthier heart. I have heart disease. I'm a diabetic.
Could to bring the red blood cell count down because he's afraid that I have polycythemia vera.
When you kept saying increased like hormone or something over and over again. What were you talking about?
I think it's somebody mentioned it last time. I think it's the JAK2. There's
Somebody who? Just a fucking random person? The fairy fucking godmother?
Yeah, somebody at the Arby's line.
Your Jack levels are high. Would you like some horsey sauce with that? And then, yes, please. I would like some curly fries too. Can I get some diet cheese to go on that? It's doctor recommended.
Arby's curly fries are good though.
JAK2 markers in my blood, which I guess is important for determining this. I don't know if it's high. I don't know if it's low. I don't know if it's. I don't know.
I don't know if it's high. I don't know if it's low. I don't know if it's normal, but it definitely has something to do with the cancer.
Anything about it?
Okay, I don't know. Okay, just as quick because I'm here, so I don't know what you want me to say or what I'm necessarily here for. So everything you just said was a lie. Okay,
dude, that's so fucking based.
Yeah.
So, just imagine having your web camera on and just patiently looking at the computer and nodding your head as the person's talking, and then you're like, well, everything you just said was a fucking lie. Oh man.
Like, the doctor is not doing a biopsy to confirm. Okay, that's not true. Okay, you can make a positive diagnosis of polycythemia vera if you have the JAK2 genetic markers, not a hormone. It's a genetic marker. But when you
bring the red blood cell count down, he doesn't even know. Does he even know that cancer elevates white blood cells? The polycythemia vera raises red blood cell counts. It's like a weird cancer that like hijacks your body's ability to make red blood cells into like kind of like how like that weird cancer that Andre the Giant had that just hijacked his body's like hormone production, so he was just like indefinitely growing. It's kind of like that from my understanding.
Well, Boogie also would have elevated red blood cell count because he was on TRT for a little while.
Yeah, that's probably why his fucking shit was elevated, because he was on hormones.
Yeah.
He wanted his voice to not sound like Pinocchio anymore.
Well, his nose is as long as Pinocchio's right now.
Yeah, it should be.
said that you had an elevation of a hormone. I don't think you were lying about that. I think you were being truthful. But what you didn't realize is the hormone that you were referring to is called erythropoietin, I think, or erythropoietin. But that hormone that's elevated is elevated because that's the hormone that's being produced.
Did you see that look that Boogie just made when, as like Destiny is like correcting him on the information that he ought to be knowing?
Yeah.
Like he kind of rolled his eyes a little bit.
Boogie is not happy.
That's telling your bone marrow to create more red blood cells.
Ah, see, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Because it's secondary polycythemia. You don't have JAK2. That wouldn't be a hormone. It wouldn't be a marker. It would be a gene test that you would do. You would know because you would pay specifically for.
He's Googling it. Look, he's Googling it.
Yeah.
For genetic testing.
What about MD says that my butt was bleeding, so I must have cancer.
If you specifically test it, and if you have that JAK2 marker plus an elevation in red blood cells, and you don't have an increased presence of that hormone in your blood, that would be enough to diagnose. You would never do a biopsy. You don't need to biopsy that.
Okay.
He just agreed. Like,
Yeah. Oh, that was the okay of defeat.
yeah, he was just like, yep. Like, it's just funny because he just there's a certain point where he realizes that his lies are just so monumental that he literally can't like do anything except for say, yeah, you're right.
Give me 1 second. Just gotta take a potty break.
Aww. Wah, wah.
You can keep going. I just gotta take a leak.
Okay. Samus says, I don't really like Destiny, but I just watched his clip destroying Andrew Tate, and that was amazing to watch. I agree. I just like watching people get owned on the internet. I really don't have like a bias towards like what side of the political spectrum. I know a lot of people don't like Destiny because of his whole like leftist views, but like I don't know, I thought he was like super ultra based during his Kyle Rittenhouse like saga. That was amazing.
But wait.
I'm just telling you my understanding of it. I don't agree with anything Destiny just said, but
Oh my god. I don't agree with anything he just said, but I just said yes to him as soon as he got done summarizing everything to me. Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't think that's important at this point. So,
Well, hold on. I just want to be clear.
I don't think that me lying is really that important right now. I just think that everyone should just forget that happened.
Yeah, so the reason why he doesn't agree with everything Destiny said is because Destiny just fucking owned him.
Yeah. I don't agree that I'm a lying sack of shit.
You're just lied about everything you just said. You're not doing a biopsy to confirm this cancer. You don't need a biopsy for it. If you had JAK2, that genetic marker, plus an elevation in red blood cells, and you don't have an elevation of the hormone, that's enough. That's just positive that you have the cancer.
A mutation,
a simple Google search will show you that they used to do this biopsy.
I love that. The simple Google search, like the one I just did, will tell you that they used to do it, which is why I'm doing it right now because they did it like 7 years ago. Jesus.
And we considered doing it because I wanted concrete proof.
Muda, you're breaking up a little bit, just so you know.
He's like, we're doing this thing because I wanted concrete proof, even though before my doctor's saying we're going to treat you for it like you have it, even though we can't prove it, and said that he doesn't recommend going through any of this. Like, I don't know how many of you guys have ever like had a doctor where they recommend something to you and then you try to choose something else. Like, it's like talking to a used car salesman. Like, they will not let you really choose the thing that they don't think is the right option for you. They like literally won't let you do it. They'll just continuously throw like walls of fucking verbal like text at you until you pick the one that they want you to pick. And trust me, I'm pretty sure that's what most doctors do. So like, if Boogie really wanted this like bone marrow biopsy and the doctors were like, no, we think that's a bad idea, like they will literally just not let Boogie do it. They will just filibust him until he crumbles. And look at Boogie. Does he look like the kind of guy who's gonna put up a fucking fight against a doctor?
I mean, he did look at those guys in the gas station menacingly that touched his wife's ass. So I mean, maybe he looked at the doctor menacingly, and the doctor said, "Okay, we won't do this."
Don't you ever do that again, or I'll tell you that you're a piece of shit.
Oh, sorry,
Oh, there's the Mountain Dew. There's Mountain Dew in that.
Oh yeah, there's Mountain Dew in that.
in Texas right now. Out of home. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, before Moody gets started on me, I did want to say, Destiny, I know that this affected you personally, and for that, I wanted to apologize.
No, hold on, wait, real quick. It doesn't affect me personally. I've only known people that have cancer. I don't have it personally, so it doesn't affect me that personally. I know what you mean though. But also, secondly, I don't want an apology from you. I don't accept an apology from you. There is no redemption to be seen through me, and there is no virtue in apologizing to me. You can't tell a lie this bad and then run with it for 2 years and then get taken down kicking and screaming, and then at the very end try to apologize for some sort of like redemption or salvation. Whatever.
I'm not looking for redemption or salvation. I just
then I don't even need to hear it. You shouldn't be apologizing to
Wah, wah.
That right there was Destiny's most based moment in all of this for me. Like that was like when I first watched that, I was like, "Holy shit!" Like that was so satisfying. I know earlier you were talking about how some people don't like Destiny. I'm one of those people that doesn't really like Destiny, but I have to admit that that was fucking based.
Yeah. What was it that Toby Maguire said on Spider-Man 3? He's like, "You want forgiveness? Look for God."
To anybody
I'm
for
still
this.
gonna
You can
say it
publish
anyway.
one online. Yeah, you're saying it for yourself though, not for me. It's just more selfish behavior. You're not doing anything for me by apologizing about lying for 2 years for cancer. That's ridiculous.
Right.
What? Like I said in the last time that I was,
No one can hear
this is what.
Mudahar from like his prostitute murder fucking Motel 8. Oh, he said if you want forgiveness, get religion. Shit. God, what a fucking bad movie that ended up like aging like wine.
Absolutely. The best scene of Spider-Man 3 is when he goes into the clothes store and he comes out. It's like fucking Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
There's just hard limits. This is one of them.
Yep.
Good one, Muda. Or Muda.
Yeah. I still don't pronounce it.
Unfortunately, Muta, I think your internet's just too
Alright.
crappy in that hotel. You're skipping around.
He's like pacing like he just did like fucking meth.
Because he probably did. No, Mudahar's a good guy.
Maybe just audio. Do you think audio would work? Just audio?
Yeah, let me just do that. Sorry.
Yeah, that's way better. That's actually way
it
better.
better?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just don't think there. I think there's just a limit, and the limit is like never lied about this. But like what was proven a day ago, like in that confession you had, is that you literally did. You said one day you saw something in your portal, didn't have it, and then fucking this whole situation has basically been you doing lie after lie after lie, and there's things that you don't lie about, and can't one of those you don't lie about, and it's.
Yeah, it was a very, very stupid thing for me to have done. Yeah.
Muta, you've been involved in this.
It was very, very dumb for me to lie about cancer. I'm going to keep lying about it though. But I do acknowledge that it's dumb.
A lot, like from the very beginning, kind of when this all unfolded. What does Boogie need to do now in this situation? He's well, we think he's come clean with the facts around the case. What does he have to do now? Like, what do you do in this situation?
I honestly, it's like the first time I've ever really like seen somebody just blatantly lie about cancer and like grift off of it. I'm sure Destiny. Have you ever seen something like this before to this extent?
What about that one meme, Emily? Woohoo! Isn't that a meme? Do you know what I'm talking about right now? Did that make any sense?
Twitch
I don't know much
streamer.
about that.
He's having like a boomer meme moment where he's like remembering like a hyper specific meme from a bygone era and he's trying to reference it.
I don't know much
That was a
about-
Twitch streamer, right?
What? It wasn't there like an old RuneScape
Just
guy, and
Emily?
he had that thing. He's like, Emily only lied about cancer once. Yahoo!
Once, yeah.
You know what? Honestly, I really think like it has to be like a financial apology. Like whatever money he's gotten out of this low-key live probably should be put towards like research or
Well, Muda.
paying back the victims of the scam.
Well, Muda, here's what we're doing so far, and
Hold on, just real quick. Whatever Boogie says, it's absolutely not going to have anything to do with giving up money. Guaranteed. But go ahead.
But yeah, he said Boogie give up money and like he just like somehow his head started retreating into his body like a fucking turtle.
Perfect.
Shit,
Yeah,
I didn't want to do that.
Like a lot of money to him.
Okay.
yeah, it's
So
like
that was
from
one. That was 1/10 of what he made in a scam.
Oh, I almost immediately went right back to where we left off.
Be like a financial apology. Like whatever money he's
perfect.
gotten out of this low-key live probably should be put towards like
Well-
research or
Well, Muda.
paying back the victims of the scam.
Well, Muda, here's what we're doing so far. And
Hold on, just real quick. Whatever Boogie says, it's absolutely not going to have anything to do with giving up money. Guarantee it. But go ahead.
it does.
Oh, okay.
actually.
Let's hear it.
I just donated $1,000 to St. Jude's.
Oh, okay.
Which hurts pretty tremendously. Destin,
It hurts me tremendously to donate money to children with cancer.
I mean, you know, that money could have been put to better use, like, you know, prostitutes, you know, buying Mountain Dew,
Going to Disneyland for like the fucking 8,000th time.
you know, going to Friday Night Magic.
Paying your court fees for texting and driving and crashing into someone. Or shooting at Frank Hassel in your neighborhood.
Did you give the wait? I'm curious. Did you show that receipt to Keemstar?
yes,
Yeah,
it's-
we did show it on screen.
yes.
Okay.
And to be fair to Boogie, $1,000 is like a lot of money to him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
So
a
that was
tremendous-
1/10 of what he made in a scam. Supposedly, could have
True.
made more. We don't
Yeah.
know yet. But
Well, the rest of it is, you know, the rest of it's been spent. I have mortgage. I have, I paid bills. I paid back bills and stuff.
well, maybe.
I
Well,
don't-
careful. We don't know what it means when you say it's been spent because you told CoffeeZilla that money's already spent. Could mean you've got future acquisitions that you're planning on making with that money, and that's the same thing to you. Is
I do still have money coming in, right? And so I'm there's some money left in the bank account. Thank God. It's not zero right now. It's close, but it's not zero. But $1,000 took a big fucking bite out of what's left. That said, I also gave up.
It's just so fucking wild to think that like 3 years ago, Boogie had like 6 digits in his bank account, and now he's got like now he's like literally just a fucking glorified bum begging for change.
Yeah, God, in a span of 3 years, if I had 6 digits in my bank account, I don't know if I could blow all that in 3 years.
Well, allegedly, he blew it all on cryptocurrency. Like someone,
Allegedly.
yeah, someone convinced him. I think he said McJuggernuggets convinced him to spend all that money on his like cryptocurrency. And you know, my friend Mike says it the best. He's like, you're either in on the grift or you're getting played.
Well, you know, it's Boogie, so we know which one we know which one he was.
But my most prized possession, he mailed it at my cost to Keemstar. It's $200 to mail it. It's my gold play button. It's irreplaceable. It's not the modern one. It's the old.
We're gonna auction it off for a cancer charity or something. Boogie wants it to go to St. Jude's. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, and I think again, St. Jude's has been held accountable the most. I've raised money for St. Jude's in the past. I think it's a great charity. I've given money to St. Jude's very frequently.
Oh, look, now he's like, but I'm a good guy too.
I give to charity. Like, I give to charity, you know, it makes me, you know, look like such a good person. I don't even have to leave, you know, get my fat ass out of a chair to do it.
Yeah, I'm just like you, little kid. I also have cancer. Just can you imagine Boogie like at a St. Jude's? He's like, I raised $1,000. I raised $2,000 for St. Jude's this month because like these little kids dying. I know how much it sucks to have cancer because I have it too.
Yeah, I got to meet Spider-Man too.
One for me and one for my Spider-Man.
They're based out of Memphis. I like that they're in the South, but they also have been found. Destiny,
he's
check
like-
me on this.
He's like stumbling so hard trying to buy. I like St. Jude's because they're in the South.
Song of the South, sweet potato pie, and I shut my mouth.
No, come on. We all know Boogie chews with his mouth open. Look at him. Oh, I'm just looking at Boogie. He's like, that there St. Jude's is pretty good, but I wouldn't donate a lick of my cents to them if they were above the Mason-Dixon line. I love me a good old red-blooded American Southern organization based out of Memphis. Gotta put my blue suede shoes on and go donate to St. Jude.
Because I could be wrong. but I've been told that they give almost 100% of the money that you give goes directly to treating children. They're not one of these people that like spend.
They're not me. All their money goes right where they say it will.
St. Jude's is everything Boogie isn't.
Boogie's like, I can testify St. Jude's is much better organization than I am. They're honest about where their money goes. Unlike when you donate money to me, I gotta go to Disneyland again.
There's a lot of it on awareness or promotion or any of that.
Hold on,
bullshit.
wait, just a quick thing. If you want to do this with other people, that's fine. I have no interest in the manipulator tactics. That whole like, check this, you can check this and verify this, and I'm being so
No, I'm
truthful.
asking-
I'm
I'm
sure. No,
genuinely
you don't need
asking
to
you if
ask
I'm
me.
wrong.
Hold on, you don't need to ask me to verify the authenticity of St. Jude's. I'm sure that information is publicly available. I'm not here to offer you any condolences or to make you feel better or to appease you by asking me nonsense questions like that in order to seek sympathy or
It's
assurance.
not
That's
a
absolutely not what I'm.
question. I'm saying I don't want to accidentally lie anymore. I'm just
You-
trying to-
Accidentally lie.
As opposed to intentionally lying, which is what you've been doing this entire fucking time.
Well, I'm pretty sure, like, if you're like, hey, what's 4 times 4? And I'm like, it's 15. And you're like, you lied, it's 16. I'm like, wait, was it a lie? Because I'm pretty sure, like, lying itself implies that there is an intention to lie, right?
Yeah,
Like,
there's usually some kind of malicious intention.
yeah, if you lying on accident is called making a mistake.
Yeah, making a mistake, misremembering.
You can
Yeah.
only lie on purpose.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. You didn't accidentally
Wait,
lie
wait, how
before.
did you
Wait, no,
accidentally
stop.
lie?
Hold on. You didn't accidentally lie before. You intentionally lied multiple times. You said you had a confirmed cancer diagnosis.
my-
You lied about
well,
that. You said you were looking at Vera on the document. You lied about that. These were all confirmed lies. Okay?
It is my understanding that St. Jude's uses 100% of the money given. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, people will think it's a lie. So I'm just trying to be extra careful.
That's fine. I'm just saying
No,
what
but
you just
we're
said before
backing
about
up to, like,
accidentally
the,
lying. You weren't accidentally lying. You were. That's why it's called a lie. You can't accidentally lie. That's just called being wrong.
I don't want to accidentally lie anymore. I accidentally lied about having cancer, guys. It was just a big fat accident.
Yeah, it was just an accident. It happens to the best of us, right?
It was one long 2-year lie that made me $10,000 richer.
Mountain Dew's on me. Sorry for the lie.
Dude literally could have worked at McDonald's and made more money.
Yeah.
Intentionally lied before.
In the video, I was told by my doctor that I have polycythemia vera, and we're treating you for polycythemia vera.
He might have uttered those words, maybe. He might. I know. I'm sure he said polycythemia, maybe. And he might have even said polycythemia vera. He never told you that you had cancer, though.
That's fair. That's true. I had to Google that.
Okay. Yes. Which is what.
He just said, yeah, that's true. I had to Google it. Fucking amazing.
I'm speechless on that. It speaks for itself.
We thought.
Oh my
That's what we
God.
thought in the beginning. He probably told you that you have
Wait.
elevation, everything. You have polycythemia. You probably.
The only thing that makes this unbearable is like fucking Keemstar soy jacking. Dude, I actually just fucking I want to get like a cartoonishly huge hammer and just bop fucking Keemstar like flat on the top of his head.
Yeah, the flat of his top bald head.
Probably Googled that.
Well, he's not Tim Pool.
You might have
No,
thought
but
that
he
he
is
said
bald.
Vera. Maybe he fucked up and said Vera, but he never said cancer. He never said cancer.
Said polycythemia vera many times, many times.
Oh
This
my
is
God!
what
What
we're
just
doing.
happened? What just happened? Your doctor did not tell you you had cancer?
Correct. That's why this was the very first question.
Wait, see, this is what I don't understand about Keemstar. This whole stream is like, Boogie confirmed he didn't have cancer. And now Keemstar's like, wait, your doctor never said you have no shit. It's already established at this point that he lied about the cancer. Why are you surprised that Boogie's saying just now that he did?
Because Keemstar's a showman. He's trying to like hype it up. The issue that Keemstar is having here is he's underestimating the audience. Now, given some of the trolls that hate watch Boogie and Wings and whatnot, sure, they're not the most intelligent people, but it's like, come on, man. You're assuming that your audience is too dumb.
And I asked when I came on your show 3 or 4
Again-
days ago because I knew that he never said
Again,
it.
my basal cell carcinoma got referred to as a carcinoma, right? They call it by the name of what it is. They don't break it down in layman's terms. My doctor never
Carcinoma. That's all I could think of.
did. He just told me what he's treating me for.
Oh my
Polycythemia vera.
god, dude!
Well, but if he's treating it for you, you have to be diagnosed. You were diagnosed for it. Now it's like secondary polycythemia. This is the problem with like lying about the situation too. Literally, okay, so you accidentally lie. How malicious does it seem? And everybody in this call will agree. 6 days ago, you're sitting there like, I'm looking at my portal. It says polycythemia vera. I've screenshotted it, and I'm not going to send it to any of you guys. And then, like, literally 72 hours later, you're like, oh wow, it's just not there. This is not just like this.
Cancer gone.
Speaking of the carcinoma, I'm seeing here that carcinoma forms in the epilethal. Is that how you pronounce it? Like the epilethal tissue lines most of your organs, the internal passageways inside your bodies, like your skin, breast, kidney, liver, lungs, pancreas, prostate gland. I'm not seeing anything here that says blood, so I don't know why Boogie mentioned carcinoma there.
He's just like literally just like saying a bunch of random shit.
Yeah, saying buzzwords.
I still like how he said, my sleep doctor, the sleep study helped me figure out that I had a blood cancer.
This is not like an accidental lie. It is a very malicious lie.
Keemstar pointed out
Excuse me.
that in one of these situations, I have pretty great difficulty once my brain kind of turns off.
Oh, now we're going to the whole my brain just like stops working sometimes, guys.
Yeah, guys, my brain turned off. You can't. I can't be held accountable for when my brain turns off. It's like when I sleepwalk. You can't hold me accountable for murdering that person. I was sleepwalking. My brain was
Or
off.
it's kind of like when my wife is bitching at me and I just turn my brain off. I don't know what the fuck porch you told me to clean. My brain got turned off.
My brain got turned off. All I heard was have another garage beer.
Yeah.
And he said like at the beginning of the show, he said he's seen it many, many times.
And I will back you up, and that's true. But even in the confession, even once you're coming clean, you're still saying that your doctor told you had cancer. In the tweet that you put out after you confessed to be lying about this and you had no confirmation, my doctor is telling me I have cancer. Just now, we're finding out
Vera is a cancer.
No. That's manipulation right there. You keep saying.
No, that's not manipulation. That's just lying. I mean, I don't know. I guess lying is a form of manipulation.
I would say it's a poor attempt at gaslighting.
Yeah. Very, very. Look at him. He's so frustrated. Why can't they just believe me?
Yeah, he's doing the whole lean back, Jesus on the cross pose. He looks like a blueberry.
Oh my god, he's like the fucking chick who chewed the gum when she wasn't supposed to on Willy Wonka and she got turned into a fucking blueberry.
Yeah. A quick controversial statement on Willy Wonka. It's not really a controversial statement, but if it doesn't have Gene Wilder in it, it's not Willy Wonka.
Look, if we're gonna talk about hot takes, can we just talk about how Gene Wilder and only Gene Wilder and the director knew that they were gonna show the other actors real videos of like chickens and animals getting slaughtered to scare the shit out of them? Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, the part where they were all in the chocolate tunnel getting freaked out and it showed like chickens getting beheaded, those were real like slaughterhouse videos, and only the director and Gene Wilder knew those videos were going to pop up because they wanted everyone else to be fucking terrified. I'm just like, old Hollywood.
Now that movie is hardcore. I gotta watch that scene with like some fucking death metal playing in the background.
I know. And then Gene Wilder, we don't know where we're going, and there's no sign of slowing. And everyone's just like crying blood.
That's metal as fuck.
That your doctor said the word cancer, and that we just found out now he didn't even do that.
I mean, he didn't say you have cancer. He said you have polycythemia vera, which is a form of cancer.
He didn't say I have cancer. He said I have this thing, which is a form of cancer. Like Boogie. He said if he says you have this thing that is a form of cancer, that is him saying you have cancer.
I'm glad it wasn't me in there talking to Boogie, because this is just fucking exhausting.
I know, right? It's like trying to talk to a 7-year-old who just got like the cake has a big like 7-year-old like fucking claw print in it. The fucking kid is covered in cake on his face and his hands. And you're like, did you eat the cake? He's like, no. Why would you think I ate the cake? Yeah, except like the reason why Boogie is doing this is because it's clear that he's done that his entire life. Like his entire life has been him just like lying his way out of every problem he's ever had, and people just getting so fucking exhausted with his fucking endless lying that they just say fuck it and then leave it.
Oh God.
Just to be clear, I would be shocked. I also don't think it's true. I would be shocked if a doctor would tell you in technical terms about a particular cancer and not tell you that it's cancer, and then let a patient just go home and discover on their own, oh fuck, I have cancer, you didn't even tell me. That sounds wild.
Okay.
It's way worse than even thought.
He's thinking so hard about the next lie he wants to tell.
Yeah, there was the okay of defeat again. Okay.
Yeah, he's thinking about what he wants to say. Like he's getting like that frustrated fat white guy red cheek thing right now. So
Yes. Wings of Redemption gets that often.
yeah, because like all the blood is pooling the only places that the fucking vessels are allowing it to go.
It's actually worse than I thought.
Destiny's entirely wrong here. Yes, if Destiny's if what Destiny is offering here is true, yes, but I reject it because it's not reality.
What kind of phrase is that? What Destiny is saying here is true, but I reject it because it doesn't match reality.
Yeah, pretty much, Boogie Mai just went, because that's exactly the same thing he just said.
No, he's just like, fuck it, I'm just going to double down. He's just,
yeah, because what he's saying is true. I reject it because it's not real. That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, that's like that. Like what he's basically saying is Destiny is saying something that's true, but it's also wrong.
To be clear, for terms of what is reality. So this is something else too. This is an important question, and because I think there should be consequence to this. Did you tweet from your brother's account, or does your brother deserve to have his reputation smeared because he staked his reputation on your diagnosis that you're telling?
Oh yeah, he did. His brother, I guess his brother's like a microbiologist or something, and they're like,
his brother is an epidemiologist, I believe.
Oh, yeah, whatever. But he was like, I know my brother has cancer. I've seen the medical paperwork and blah 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 blah. And I got into a big argument with someone because they said he was violating HIPAA. They're like, "Wow, Boogie's brother, you're just violating HIPAA." I'm like, "That's not violating HIPAA." Like just because he's a doctor, he's not a doctor in Boogie's immediate care, so it's not violating HIPAA. If I'm like, if I'm a pharmacist and I give you AIDS medication when you come to pick it up from the pharmacy, and then I go around telling everyone, "Oh my God, mean professor has AIDS," that's violating HIPAA. Okay, but if I'm at a restaurant and I see you pull out your AIDS medicine at the next table over and take it, and then I go, "Oh my God, mean professor has AIDS," that's not fucking HIPAA violation, because HIPAA is just the fucking medical caretakers protecting your right to your medical right to privacy. That's literally all it is. So like Boogie's doctor would only be violating HIPAA if A, he was in Boogie's care, and B, if Boogie was in his care and Boogie didn't give him explicit permission to leak that information. But him just like coincidentally being a doctor and then sharing that information isn't a fucking HIPAA violation.
Telling us now that you never got.
Like my brother said, he has seen medical records that says they are treating me for this, and he's seen
So your brother should have, what is his, because his reputation at least should be known that it should be smeared. His reputation should be tarnished because you traded on his reputation to validate this cancer diagnosis.
And he validated that in my.
A lot of people were like saying this was Destiny being like pro cancel culture, but I disagree with that because I wouldn't want a doctor who was saying that false medical conditions were real. Like I think what Destiny is advocating for here is like the equivalent of encouraging someone who went to a restaurant and got bad service to leave a negative review on the website, right?
Yeah. It's not calling for him to be canceled. He's just saying that his word shouldn't be worth a damn.
My medical records, they said they were treating me for this.
Okay, but the treatment doesn't matter because draining blood or whatever, that could be just for an increase in red blood cells, right? You could just have more.
I just think like Boogie's like his health sucks because he's fucking fat and he's getting treated. There's like a Venn diagram, right?
Yeah. That's pretty much that's the consensus that a lot of people have come to. Because I mean, he's what? He's plus 50 years old. He's fat as shit. He's what, 450 pounds? Like most of the medical conditions he have can be associated or is associated with just being obese.
Yeah. Like I think there's like a Venn diagram of treatment for like just being old and fat and having this blood cancer. And like in the middle where these two circles overlap is like Boogie. He's like, well, I'm getting treated for this cancer, but by only coincidence because it's for something else that I actually have.
More blood because of the other issues for secondary polycythemia.
Well, there are separate codes for polycythemia and polycythemia vera. There's different codes.
What's a unique treatment right now that you're taking for polycythemia vera that wouldn't apply to secondary polycythemia?
Oh, see, like there we go. Destiny's fucking hammering that point like home without actually just saying it because he doesn't want to because Destiny's doing that thing where he doesn't want to expose his like line of thought to Boogie because then Boogie could just like fucking lie around it. So he's like trying to give him rope to hang himself.
I don't know.
You're the one that said that you had to pay for all the medications. Didn't you say the cancer treatment was expensive? Well, what is the cancer treatment that you're paying for? What's the unique expensive cancer treatment?
We are doing monthly blood tests, which is
blood
expensive.
test is I do monthly blood tests for STD testing.
Blood
What are you talking about? You blood tests are for anything. What do you mean?
For cancer check.
I don't know. They're $70 a pop.
I do. I mean, that's a pretty common thing.
Okay, so this is so I'm just to be clear, that was another lie. Okay, hold on. I just want to say for people, just for people that's listening, because this is such common.
I do monthly blood tests specifically
you're lying.
for this.
You're such a you're a horrible human being. Okay, you're a horrible person.
Fuck yourself.
No, you're a bad person. You're a horrible, abusive, manipulative person.
Goddamn Trump office. Okay.
Oh, here comes the deflection.
There it is. There's the deflection. Notice how for the first half hour of this, Boogie, he was all sad and all apologetic. Oh, I'm sorry for all this. And now that Destiny isn't buying his bullshit, bam! Now we're getting hostile, angry Boogie.
Yeah, we're getting angry Boogie now. Yeah, you done messed up.
We're about to be those guys from the gas station.
He's gonna eat all your food, and you're gonna be hungry until you go grocery shopping again.
I'm sorry that I didn't make the choice of
Boogie.
No, I'm sorry.
It would take Boogie.
Dude, he came in. I'm sorry that, and his like brain is fucking dialing up right now. I'm not looking at my phone. I can't Google insults at insults.com.
It would take
so bad.
Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yep.
You mock
well, you
the
can
man.
smear me. I did. Listen, and 20 volunteer firemen wouldn't be able to put out the fire that is your life right now, Boogie.
Insults.com apparently is owned by Digimedia LP.
I have no idea what that. I was just making up something off the top of my head.
I wanted to see if insults.com was a real website.
It was like 20 volunteer firefighters wouldn't be able to put out the fire that is your life right now. They would 20 volunteer firefighters wouldn't be able to lift your unconscious body and take it to the ambulance.
God damn.
Because that's what they have to do, right? Whenever
whenever they're getting like a big person.
Yeah, they have to call the fire department to help them freaking lift them out of the house.
piece of shit. You listen. I might be a piece of shit.
You listen. Look, listen.
Look here, look, listen. Appearing offline does not stop cancer.
Getting poked in the butt is for my blood cancer. Getting a sleep test. Going to the doctor. Going to the dentist. I'm gonna get my yearly teeth cleaning to stop my blood cancer.
My dad, who died of cancer, also was a fucking volunteer fireman, by the way. Okay, and this man was, I believe, a father. I believe was a husband, and he was only exercising his American right to support.
Why are you deflecting to this? Why do you just?
Dude, I just want to like clip Boogie like saying that and just like play the national anthem. He was out there, he was a father, he was a firefighter, and he was out there exercising his American right when he got shot. It's like oh god, it's so fucking cringe.
Why are you just deflecting to something else entirely here? Yeah, you are. You can't even address anything.
What this piece of shit does. What this piece of shit uses his platform to do.
Look, I'm pretty sure making fun of a guy getting shot and killed at a Trump rally, as fucked up as it is still not as fucking bad as lying about cancer for 2 years and using it to get people to donate you money so you can pay your mortgage.
Yeah, it's absolutely not as bad. Like, and even then, you know, Destiny's tweets were inflammatory. You know, they were like we were talking about that the other night, and you know, it's pretty clear that it was just rage baiting.
Yeah.
This piece of shit.
Thank you.
You know what? You know what? I find what Destiny said inflammatory, but this is a clear deflection. Yeah.
So okay, but anyway, hold on, wait. So listen, wait. If Boogie wants to shut me, that's fine.
I gave him 20 fucking minutes. I gave him 20 minutes of shitting on me.
Go ahead.
20 minutes.
Wait, can I have?
I've had enough. You sat on me long enough, and it's time to wipe, mister. Look at him. Look how mad he is.
Yeah. It's absolutely hilarious.
One more minute. I just want one more minute. I just want one more minute, and then you can do whatever you want. Okay. Listen, I'm just saying that very common.
Going in for the Mountain Dew.
Going in for the Mountain Dew. He's got to put out the fire inside of him.
Yeah. He's got to feed. That's not Mountain Dew. It's his doctor-approved diet Mountain Dew.
Doctor approved. It'll help you treat cancer.
Yes.
Tactic is to, when you get completely backed into a corner on something, you lie until you can no longer lie anymore. Then once you've been caught, then comes the victimization. You throw yourself under the bus. I did lie. It was so horrible. I'm so sorry. However,
knows the kind of person.
Wait. You can't finish describing me to a T. I gotta cut you off to tell you you're a piece of shit too.
Yeah. Well, you know, you're also a piece of shit. You know, you may not be as big of a piece of shit as I am, but you're also a piece of, like, fuck off, Boogie. Like, really.
Everybody's watching this knows that
everybody knows. I did. Yep.
Exercised his political right. I don't need a fucking.
And I'm exercising my political right. I can do that as well. God bless. God bless America. God.
I mean, you know, he's got a point there.
Yeah, you know, we live in a country where you're allowed to fucking talk shit about the innocent man who got fucking shot and killed at the Trump fucking rally.
As well as you're allowed to, you know, call out a fat fuck lying about cancer.
I value Muda's opinion here. I throw yours in the trash.
Muda hasn't even said anything.
Yeah, and if anything, Muda has also been, you know, calling out Boogie just as much as Destiny as well. And Boogie and Muda have a past where they absolutely despise each other. So I don't know why he values Muda's opinion more so than Destiny's.
Trying to do that thing where he's like, you're such a bad person that I like Muda better than you, and everyone knows how much I hate him.
Yes. Manipulator tactic number 627.
Ash, I don't give a what you think.
That's fine, but I'm the one that blew your whole fake cancer bullshit up. So apparently my opinion is the one that matters at the end of the day here, Boogie. I'm sorry, okay?
Yeah. Well, don't worry. Maybe I'll still catch a bullet. I might vote for Trump.
Okay. Maybe you'll shoot at another YouTuber that'll show up at your house, you know? Who knows?
That would be hilarious if Boogie was like, you know what, I'm gonna get back at Destiny and vote for Trump. Yeah, that'll get him.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Alabama's gonna be a red state anyway. Just like I just love the fucking Sam Hassel video. It's like I shoot to wound, and I could just see Boogie sipping going into his fucking Pit Boy and drinking his Mountain Dew, and then going into vats and aiming at Frank Hassel's foot with his big iron.
Maybe somebody in your neighborhood will catch a bullet if the wrong person shows up and starts bullying you. I don't know. Anyway, anyway.
You threaten my life and stand on my property, you will get shot.
Yes, Boogie, because historically that's what happens. Whenever someone shows up, they get shot. You definitely don't shoot up in the air and endanger everyone living around you at all whatsoever.
Okay. Anyway, the
What does that
continuing
have to
to
do with
lie.
anything related to
Absolutely
this?
nothing. He's trying to die. He's deflecting. He's deflecting. He keeps deflecting.
He brought it up.
deflecting. I'm just saying that you can't.
He's the one who brought it up. I don't know. He's the one who brought it up.
So these are lies that he doesn't want to confront yet.
Away for a minute.
These are lies that he doesn't want to confront yet. You're lying about all the other stuff you're saying too, and I just caught you in it. You probably lie about almost everything. If we would have a long enough conversation, I could probably.
I'm not even fat.
Yeah,
I'm not
going.
even fat.
Oh my god.
What Destiny's saying there is most likely true. He could probably sit there and dissect everything Boogie has ever said, and it would come out to be a lie. Again, as much as I don't like Destiny, he could probably do that.
It's just funny how Boogie is like, I know what Boogie's doing right now when he's saying like, I'm not even fat. But the funny thing is that it's a lie. the correct thing to do would be like, yes, guys, I'm fat. Oh, I must be skinny because everything I say is a lie, right, Destiny? But he's doing it backwards, so it actually just fits into the whole everything Boogie is saying is a lie.
Yeah.
I like how he's doing his little windmill dance.
Look at me. I'm not even fat.
Yep.
Everything I say is a lie. Go ahead.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead. Tell me everything I say is a lie. Go right ahead. I'm not even fat.
Okay. So
This is like a
Actually,
weird appeal to like who's more morally superior. Like
No, it's not.
none of this has to do. None of this is an
morally
appeal.
superior.
Wait, no, hold on. None of this is an appeal to.
Let me fucking finish. Let me speak.
Go
You
ahead,
got
sure.
20 minutes.
I like how like Boogie does this thing where he's just like sitting there dead silent, and then out of nowhere he just starts screaming, "Let me finish! Let me finish!"
Yeah. I mean, finish what? You're already finished, bud.
Yeah, it's like what is one thing that Boogie can say in a debate panel, and also when he rents a prostitute? Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish.
You got 20 minutes. You got 20 minutes, Destiny. I get 5. Okay? Look, what I did was fucking horrible. 110%. I rushed to the internet to play victim.
I like how, see what he's doing? He's like, what I did was horrible. And then he tries to describe what he did as something that's not what he did. Like now he's trying to say he didn't lie. He jumped the gun and said something before he had all. No, you just fucking lied. Dude, I bet you when Boogie was like fucking coming home from the doctor, dude, he was probably sitting in the fucking parking lot of the doctor, like, getting ready for this. Like he was going home to film the video. He was like running red lights and speeding in school zones with this big fucking shit-eating grin on his face. He's like, I got the cancer. I can make the video now.
Yeah, he's doing the fucking he's like fist pumping, and that one fucking the song that they were playing at the end of Talladega Nights is playing.
Yeah, because remember in Boogie's like original like I have cancer video, he was like, I knew about this cancer for a long time, and
We
that's
Belong
why
by
I was.
Pat Benatar.
What's that?
The song We Belong by Pat Benatar.
Yeah. Or we
But
are
yeah,
the
go ahead.
champions. But no, what I was gonna say was like because in his original I have cancer video, he was like talking about like when he made the I need help video, he was like, I knew I had cancer back then, but I didn't know how I was gonna tell you guys, and it was on my mind. Like Boogie tried to like make it sound like he knew about it for months before he made that video. He's like, but I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, which is
because
kind
I
of
didn't want to look like I was manipulating anyone.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying earlier, where you know, he said he waited what 6 weeks. No, he didn't wait fucking 6 weeks. He waited like however long it took for him to get home is how long he waited.
6 minutes.
Because
I just realized that fucking Keemstar is gone.
Yeah, Keemstar said he had to go take a break. Keemstar's probably sitting there because he's probably mentally exhausted from having to go through this.
Yeah, he's probably drinking like a fucking Monster Energy Pepto-Bismol milkshake right now.
Oh.
Just one shot of bourbon.
I was told I have polycythemia vera, which was a form of cancer, and later my doctor treated me for it, but he told me until we get a test to know for sure, we're not going to treat. We're going to treat you as if you have it. And
I love that. Like he just like. My doctor said I might have it, but we're going to treat you for it until we get a definite result that you do have it, which I'm going to tell you not to get because it's very expensive, invasive, and painful.
rushed to judgment because I wanted to play the victim. I wanted the fucking attention. It was 2 years ago. It was a shitty thing to fucking.
It was 2 years ago, guys. I was only 52. I was very naive at that age.
I was still a kid, as Wings of Redemption would say.
I did it. I'm a piece of shit. But there can be two pieces of shit here. And there are. And that's all I'm saying.
Okay, no one's denying that. I'll gladly play the villain or be the villain. All I'm saying is that all the other stuff you've been confronted on this lie, and if you spend enough time in a room, I can unravel your whole life. Okay, because you lie very poorly. Okay,
the worst manipulators I've ever met. I've seen your. I've never really watched you before this.
Yep.
I've watched you since this bullshit.
Yep.
I've seen you try to fucking.
I waited until after you started talking shit about me, and then I started watching all these LSF clips against you.
Yeah, Destiny, you're a cock.
Yeah, and you made your son go live with your wife so you could fuck e-girls and argue at crackheads or cokeheads. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like making fun of Destiny as much as the next guy, but Boogie's ad homing is not working.
Duck Sammer says, "Bro, sounds like Mickey Mouse." I had cancer, huh?
My diet Mountain Dew is doctor approved.
Hey Donald, you want some of my doctor approved Diet Mountain Dew, huh? And he's like, or whatever fucking horrible hideous noise Donald Duck makes with his little fucking triangle tongue.
I've seen you try to manipulate. You're everything that you see in me. You're everything that you see in me. You are a piece of human garbage, man. Piers Morgan's right.
Oh my god.
You are everything you see in me. So Destiny is a fat fuck.
Yeah, you know what he should have said? Nick Fuentes was right. He told me when he was beating off into that sock that you were a liberal cuck. And he also doesn't wear, and he's a smart guy for not wearing pants when he live streams.
If you'd like to levy, wait, hold on. If you'd like to levy accusation on me, you could be another person in a long line of people who have lost their internet careers trying to take me down as some
based.
So as based as that is, Destiny bragging about, take it, you're just another person in a long line of internet careers I've brought down. Like Destiny, come on, this is Boogie. Anybody could have done this.
Yeah, but they didn't.
They didn't, yes, but it's just like I don't know, just bragging about it is like it'd be like a fucking high schooler bragging about how they beat up a fifth grader in a fucking playground fist fight.
The problem is that the whole idea of like attacking Boogie on his cancer was like a dangerous topic. Nobody wanted to do it because as a habitual liar Boogie was, like the risk of making fun of Boogie and then it turning out that he had cancer was way too high. Like people were just like being pussies about it.
I mean, there was a few people who called out Boogie on it. One of them was Jackson Clark, I believe his name is. Some guy on Moist Critical's podcast.
Your guy?
No, that's Jeremy Clarkson. Tonight on Top Gear, a fat fuck gets accused of lying about cancer.
What'll kill you faster? Rare blood cancer, or driving this European car at 100 miles per hour into a brick wall. Find out tonight on Top Gear.
Who can run faster, this McLaren F1 or Boogie?
Yeah, what runs faster, this McLaren F1 or Boogie running his mouth on the internet about his cancer?
Like crazy manipulator abuser.
I've already lost
true.
mine.
Actually, yeah, I guess you're already in that line.
I already got fired, so I can say whatever I want. And what I want to say is, number one, I'm really sorry that I did the thing I did.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. You're
And
not
I'm gonna
sorry.
do everything I can
You're
to make
not.
up for it.
You're not sorry because you're still
cool. Yes,
lying.
again, I'm
You're
not
still
even
lying,
fat.
Boogie.
Nothing
You're still lying,
Nothing I
Boogie.
say-
No one's talking about you being fat. Boogie.
Everything I say is fat, right? I'm not even fat. I'm not even human.
Boogie, nobody needs for you to tell them that you're fat for them to know that you're fucking fat.
He's doing the Call of Duty Zombies windmill again.
I used to say my name is Steven.
Yep.
Oh shit, my name's not even Steven. Everything I say is a lie. Go f yourself.
Yeah. So
Go
you're still lying.
Bro, this is how are we getting so high and mighty lying about cancer and then playing this moral lie around? Like,
No, wait.
one person in
Hold on,
this call lied
Muda.
about the cancer they had.
Wait, Muda. There's a reason why. Hold on.
There can be two
go ahead.
pieces of shit, and there is.
Okay. I just
I'm
want to.
not saying I'm better than Destiny.
Okay.
I'm
So
not saying I'm worse than Destiny.
keep going. Okay.
I'm just saying he's human garbage.
Okay.
That's it.
so once as a manipulator, once you've been caught with a lie that you can no longer
Tell me how you
further.
manipulate. Tell me how you manipulate. Go right ahead.
Okay.
Tell
Once
me-
you've been caught
tell
with a
me.
lie that you can't further
Everything you
anymore, then eventually what you have to do is you have to own the lie and you have to validate the person attacking you as much as possible while seeking assurance on everything in the peripheral, right? So it's like, okay, fine. You caught me on this. You throw yourself under the bus. You victimize yourself as much as possible. Can I finish a single sentence? Can I finish?
No, you can't. I want to say, listen.
No, you can't. I don't give you permission to. Bear Dog
I think I
says-
changed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bear Dog says that Boogie is worse than Destiny. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree. He is, but no, I changed my mind. It's not Boogie windmilling. When he does that, he looks like a fucking buoy on like a rough like the rough ocean.
Yeah. Oh, look, Boogie's a good person. He's just trying to let the boats know that there's a reef there. And if they run into it, they'll get fucking shored up. Look at Boogie. He's such a nice guy.
You talk. He's like, you are one of the nerds I would have thrown out.
Keemstar,
of
can I get? I just need like 1 minute.
You look like one of the nerds I would have thrown out. While Boogie looks like the stereotypical nerd at Magic the Gathering tournaments.
Dude, I love it. Like Boogie, like there was a nerd hierarchy. If we got bullied too much, we just had like this like whipping boy nerd that we would all go beat up after getting bullied all day. And you look like that guy. Jesus fucking Christ.
To explain, and then he can keep rambling. He's trying to.
20 minutes. Yeah, 20.
I will play. I'm going to play moderator.
Okay, sure,
just
that's
so
fine.
we can get a little back and forth.
I like how he comes back and he's like, guys, I know I've just been gone for like the last fucking 10 minutes, but time for moderator.
Yeah, he was probably fucking out there like hitting his vape or something, trying to like just de-stress,
He
decompress.
was like beating one off in the sink.
We'll let Destiny go first because he was in the middle of talking. Go ahead.
Sure. So Boogie is saying that he's owning up to everything. He's not. He's just owning up to the things that he absolutely cannot defend anymore because the evidence is overwhelming. However, while he is like throwing himself under the bus there and asking for, I want to apologize. I did a bad thing. I really did. He's still lying about every single thing in the peripheral. For instance, his brother tweeted out and staked his reputation, not that you were being treated for polycythemia vera. He said that he wanted to confirm your diagnosis. And he said that you suffered with a debilitating condition for at least 2 years. You said, so hold on. So there's two things. So there's two things.
Boogie, wait.
So there's two things. He said that he confirmed the diagnosis, not the treatment. And he called the condition debilitating. So then I ask you, okay, you've got a debilitating condition. What treatments are you taking for that? And you said blood tests every month.
Yeah, some blood tests. I'm pretty sure, like, even if he was, like, wouldn't blood tests just be more or less of a, like, benchmark to see, like, where you're at?
Yeah, blood tests Hell, I've had blood tests done when I went to the doctors. Doing a blood test is a fairly standard operating procedure.
But I feel like a blood test wouldn't be a treatment. I feel like a blood test would be like a
No.
measurement to see how
Yeah.
effective the treatment was, right?
Yeah, that's why it's called a test. It's not a.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we want to see if like what we're doing is bringing your red blood cell count down. So we're gonna do blood tests to see what's working and what isn't working.
Yeah, exactly.
Interrupt.
I didn't interrupt. Muda here heard me.
did.
Nobody interrupt. You said blood
Nobody
test. Be like, wait, what else? Just blood. You said I don't know.
Every month for
Boogie, wait,
STDs.
Oh,
Boogie,
okay.
wait.
What other
Boogie,
what are
wait. Just wait.
what other treatments then? What other treatments are you taking for this debilitating condition?
Go ahead, Boogie.
I'm on medications, including a blood thinner, including a heart pill, and these are things that we're doing to make sure that I.
Those just all sound like things that fat people have to take.
Exactly.
I'm taking my Flintstone vitamins. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm taking my baby aspirin every time I get a boo-boo.
I'm sorry, the Flintstone vitamins just fucking killed me.
I chew 2 Vita gumballs a day.
My one a day for men's.
And one for women too, because I'm not sexist.
Stay alive while my fucking red blood cell count is through the roof.
These aren't cancer treatments. These are probably treatments that you always. We can see all of the medical conditions listed in that documentary that you did.
Yes. Did you notice not even basic polycythemia is on there? So I guess that's a lie too. Did you know my back pain wasn't on there? So that's not. I guess that's a.
Yeah, because your doctor's like, your back pain isn't a medical problem. You're just fucking fat. Did you notice that my fucking weird meth mouth disease wasn't on there either?
Lie too. My L3 and my L4 are fused together. Oh, I
No
don't know
one
why
is
that's-
talking. No one is bringing that up. I'm just saying
No,
that
I'm
you're
just
lying
saying that
about. You're lying
I'm
about.
giving you- no, let me finish. I'm giving you examples of things that are not on that portal that should be, that are diagnosed, that are real.
Let me interrupt
Hello?
for a second because I'm confused. At one point earlier, you said that your doctor said you had this thing. You Googled it,
Yes.
and then you said to yourself, "Oh, I have cancer. Let me finish."
Dude, he just did the WebMD. Like, he literally just WebMD'd himself. Like, Vlad and I had a friend a couple of years ago, like back in like 2017, 2018, who like told everybody that he had fucking colon cancer because he was shitting blood. Like, literally. And then we found out that he was just being a Neanderthal and eating sunflower seeds, shell and all, and was cutting up his fucking O-ring, shitting out sunflower seed
Oh.
shells. I'm like, bro, he just Googled that shit, like butthole bleeding, and then it was just flashing red letters, cancer, cancer, cancer. On just fucking bury your, it's like that fucking game over screen from the bootleg it was Lion King game on JonTron where Timon like dug his own grave and then jumped in it. Ellington Moose said, "Damn, anal ass cancer is rough." It is.
Anal ass cancer. Is that opposed to anal non-ass cancer?
No, it's like anal ass cancer is the worst form of ass cancer. Right there next to, right next to sphincter ass cancer.
And then you rushed to make the YouTube video. Is that how it played out?
So here's how it played out. Because I didn't talk.
Actually, Keemstar, I had the video queued up ready to go just in case. So that way when the doctor said you're this is what you have, I hit the publish button on my phone and it made the video go live.
Talk to my primary doctor first. I talked to my sleep doctor. So my sleep doctor does a phone visit.
The sleep doctor's like, Boogie, you need to use the CPAP machine. Also, you have cancer.
Yes, because as we know, sleep doctors are, the qualified practicing, physicians that can diagnose you with cancer.
And then I talked to my dentist, and my dentist told me that, I have male pattern baldness. And then I went. To
Yeah,
go
my fucking
Go ahead.
my fucking my dermatologist was telling me that I had fucking carpal tunnel.
I went to my urologist and he told me I was going blind from glaucoma. And then my girlfriend's gynecologist told me I had butt cancer.
And he's like, so you want to treat the polycythemia vera, and that's why we're doing this, correct?
Dude, I just don't get that. Like, I went to my sleep doctor. My sleep doctor's like, yeah, so you're here for the blood cancer, right? Why would you?
Ah, Boogie, my favorite blood cancer patient. How you doing today?
Look, we all know that polycythemia vera always like shows itself up like with sleep apnea. You know, the other day I was sleeping, I was doing the whole and my wife was like, "You're going to the doctor. You have polycythemia. You have blood cancer." You stopped breathing in your sleep and abruptly started fucking breathing like a pug. So now we have to go get fucking tested for blood cancer.
You know, if Boogie was a dog, he would be a pug.
Dude, but Ellington Moose said, my girlfriend's gynecologist told me I had high cholesterol.
Correct? And I'm like, the what now? He goes, polycythemia vera. He was very clear about the vera part. And I'm like, I guess because I had not talked to my primary doctor yet.
I just love that. Like, anybody could have fucking lied to Boogie, like, so Boogie, you're here for the assisted suicide treatment, right? And then Boogie's like, I guess. And then he just blows his fucking head off.
And I said this
In Minecraft.
2 live
Yeah, in
streams ago.
Minecraft.
Wait, you called a doctor and he asked you what you wanted to treat? A doctor that you had a referral to?
We had a phone visit, and he's like,
I had a phone visit, you know, right after I got done doing the 99-cent sex line that still exists for some reason. I called my doctor and said, can you treat me for AIDS? I think I had phone sex and I think I have AIDS now.
Yeah, as we know, e-visits to your doctor or over the phone, they could totally just, they could tell you have cancer by the the pitch of your voice.
He's just doing alternative medicine. His e-visit was actually a phone psychic who told him that he had cancer.
Was this the same phone psychic that wrote that misspelled pedophile on his garage door?
Yeah, it's the same phone doctor. It's the same phone psychic that told that girl's mom that her daughter was dead when she was really stuck in that dude's basement in Michigan.
Jesus Christ.
he was confirming the polycythemia vera.
Oh my god, this is actually really good. Ellington Moose said too much phone sex gives you hearing aids.
I don't know why.
Wait.
I don't
Hold
know
on,
why
no.
the doctor-
You have medical records. He's not going to ask a patient. That's what a chart is for. He's not going to ask you for your medical.
Dude, can you imagine the doctor? He's like, oh fuck, I lost the medical records. Oh hey, you're here for the blood cancer, right? Yeah, I guess. Whew, I got the bullet there.
diagnosis.
He was confirming it. He's like, we're doing this to treat your polycythemia vera. And he's explaining why we're doing what we're doing. That's it.
So anyway, you're gonna put the sleep mask on your face. It's gonna put pressurized air in your nasal passage to separate your diaphragm so you don't stop breathing in your sleep. And this is gonna help lower your red blood cell count.
He's just explaining why we're doing what we're doing. Every doctor I've ever had does that. They'd say, if you're going to have a surgery, here's why we're doing the surgery.
And to be clear, they did not say cancer, to be clear.
No, that doctor said polycythemia vera. And I'm like, yes, I guess so, because I had not talked to my
I guess so. Well, it's a good thing, Boogie. He didn't say fucking HIV because you'd have been like, yeah, that's it. Fucking idiot.
primary doctor yet. Then I made the video and I confirmed with my primary doctor that this is a form of cancer.
Hold on, wait. So you saw who gave you the?
Wait. I feel like that's going to be important. I confirmed with my doctor that I had cancer. That's what he just said.
Shouldn't the doctor confirm with the patient?
Well, not only that, but like, didn't he also say that he had to Google it?
Yeah, earlier he said he went home and Googled it.
Yeah, now he's saying he confirmed. Jesus.
Who talked
I'm gonna ride my horse to.
to you about polycythemia vera initially? Who was the first one that brought this up?
The sleep doctor.
Wait. So the sleep doctor
What?
diagnosed you and then recommended. Wait.
Oh my God, Ellington Moose. So you're here for the gender reassignment surgery, Miss 2988.
2988.
I guess so, huh? He's gonna be the Mrs. Rogers of the internet soon.
Wait.
It was already in the blood. So I fucking went to see a doctor. I got a checkup. He told me my red blood cell counts were up. They did another blood test. They put it in my chart. It just so happened that I see my sleep doctor next. It wasn't a phone call. It was a e-visit because it was more convenient to do this. This was during still COVID times, and I didn't like getting.
Okay, fall 2022 was not COVID times. Stop it.
Yeah.
There was no more COVID times in 2022 at all whatsoever. Especially not in fucking Alabama. Or Arkansas or wherever the fuck he's from.
Out of the fucking house. I'd been vaccinated.
I didn't want to go out of the house except for all those times I went to fucking Disneyland and goes to the arcade every day. Fuck you.
Yeah, and went to Friday Night Magic.
But again, they did e-visits more often than not than anyway, there's a fucking e-visit. And then he told me polycythemia vera. I didn't know what it was. I came in here. I fucking Googled it. I mean, I Googled it on my phone. I came in here and I made a video. It wasn't until I talked to my primary doctor that he said it is a form of cancer. So when I said I had to Google it, it's because the sleep doctor just happened to mention it. It would happen to be in my
fucking dude, that fucking kills me. The sleep doctor. You're here to treat the blood cancer. Fuck.
my fucking medical chart.
Somebody.
Why is it? Wait. So how is it that your sleep doctor sees this in your chart, and then your primary doctor?
No, I don't know.
And then your primary doctor confirms it. Wait, then why is it that today you're telling us that it's not confirmed?
Wah wah wah. Look, do you see?
Wah wah wah.
He's trying to.
Yeah. The silence, the thinking, the hand raising. Yeah.
Don't look in the sky, Boogie. There's no answer up there.
If the doctor was able to confirm it.
Yeah, both doctors have confirmed it. Why are you saying today you need another test?
He's confirming that we are treating the polycythemia vera. He is treating it as if it is polycythemia vera. He confirmed polycythemia is a form of cancer. We are fairly certain that you have it. There is a test that can confirm it, but you have the proper blood markers, so we're going to treat you as if you have it. So you
But
need
there's two different stories that you keep saying. My doctor.
You know what?
thought-
Actually, wait.
My doctor thought it was this.
You know
and
what?
then my doctor told me it was.
If you
this.
want to play,
Like,
if you want to play, we could play doctor. Okay, I'll be irresponsible. Have you? What the last blood test that you took? Did they check your hormones for EPO? Is that listed anywhere on there?
No, we're just monitoring the red blood cell count right now.
What is?
Didn't we talk about this yesterday?
Wait. Hold on. When they're doing these blood tests, what are they looking for?
Red blood cell count. They're looking for an elevated hemocrat and hemoglobin. They're looking for elevated hemocrat and hemoglobin, which is it's elevated, and we're concerned to how elevated.
But why would they not check?
Medication. Hold on, we're making medication choices, and we are making lifestyle choices to try to bring it down. And you know what? We've done a very good job. We have it down to just above high. It's the best it's been since I was diagnosed 2 years ago. Currently, I think in part because I'm losing weight.
Oh my God. Now he's going back to the guys, like I'm losing weight. Like, come on. No, that's like fucking so 2018 Boogie. Stop it. Not so I like how someone in the chat on this live stream said not the hemocrat.
The hemocrat.
In part because I'm bringing down my blood sugar levels because I'm eating better.
I just like Boogie's like, my life is getting better because I'm eating right. I'm losing weight. My blood sugar is low. It's all because we're beating the polycythemia vera. It's like, or maybe it's because you're fat and you're losing weight and your lifestyle is improving.
Because I'm exercising.
No,
more.
I was about to say, no, it's not that. It's definitely the cancer.
Yeah, it's definitely the cancer. He felt better after he took a big dump, and it's because he's beating cancer.
Yep.
sleeping better. I'm sleeping more. And we.
When you initially got diagnosed, what were your EPO levels at? What do they measure them at?
I don't know.
Do you have a blood test or anything? They must have taken it at least one time.
I'm not providing my medical charts. I'm never going to do that.
Then why talk about your medical diagnoses at all?
I don't want to be talking about it anymore.
Now that I've got caught in a lie, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
But I say he's pleading the fifth a little too late on this one.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about it when I thought it could make me money, but now that everyone figured out I was lying, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I like it, Boogie. Boogie, if you didn't want to show your medical charts, then why did you even bring it up in the first place? Because I don't want to talk about it anymore.
No. You don't want to be talking about it anymore because you got caught lying.
Yes.
Right. I should have waited till it was confirmed. I should have taken.
But you already said no matter how that test comes out, you said you're not going to talk about it anymore.
Right. I'd like to be done now.
Of course you'd like to be done now.
He's just going to say yes to everything he says. So you lied. Yes. Why did you lie? I didn't lie. So you're telling the truth? Yes. But you lied. Correct.
But
because you know that the test isn't going to be positive for cancer.
I'm letting you get your pound of flesh.
I'm not getting my pound of flesh. I don't get any flesh for this.
I'll tell.
You know, Boogie, that's what Boogie let go of money. No, Boogie let go of a pound of flesh. Please take as many pounds as you would like.
I mean, he's got plenty of pounds to spare.
I'll tell Keemstar. He'll know. My friends will know. My family will know whether it's positive or negative.
I'm just, man, even today, just today, I find new information that I didn't know.
Information there. I told you this.
Well, like here's something that Keemstar doesn't know, right? Here's something that Keemstar doesn't know. Has any doctor that you've had ever used the word cancer? Your primary
Yes. Yes, I told you. I confirmed with my primary doctor after I talked to the sleep doctor. Yes. Many times. Desi's been in the room when he said cancer.
Okay.
He said it in the last year.
You're also cancer.
Yes, my child bride entered the room when my doctor mentioned I have cancer.
Yeah, I know. He's the YouTuber who cried cancer.
The YouTuber who cried cancer.
If he said cancer, why do you need a biopsy? If he already knows, what do you biopsy?
To make double sure.
The doctor ordered the biopsy because the doctor just wanted to rip Boogie off. No.
The doctor ordered the biopsy after he said he wouldn't do the biopsy because it was too expensive. Boogie's like, guys, my money is so tight, and I struggle to fucking pay my mortgage and go to Disney 5 times a year. But gosh darn it, we're getting that fucking biopsy.
What's the point?
I'm the one who wanted the biopsy.
You can't just hold on. Do you pay cash? No, wait.
I just imagine Boogie like fucking kicking in the fucking door to the hospital like cowboy style. I need a biopsy. They're like, sir, what do you need a biopsy for? Who are you? He's like, how about less talking toots and more biopsying?
Fucking walking in with his the boots with the spurs. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk.
He just like drops like a fucking like burlap sack of gold coins on the counter. I think this is enough to pay for a biopsy. I got all these gold shillings lying about cancer.
But I say he's like Clint Eastwood in that one Western movie, but instead of dragging the girl in the barn to rape her, he drags the doctor into the room for a biopsy.
Yeah. Start biopsying.
Hey, do you pay cash? Do you pay cash for every single test?
There's a copay, so sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Does your
like fucking Sarbamaclat Paul Shank give me a biopsy? Put the biopsy in the bag and no one gets hurt.
Your insurance company allow you to just request whatever random test you want? Can you go in and say, actually, I want to do X-rays and MRIs today. I want to do a contrast scan.
I don't know. I get, as a man who's been in and out of hospitals for the last 15 years, I can tell you the way it works is you and your doctor discuss things. So if you
as a man who owns a Playmobil doctor set, I can tell you how hospitals work.
A fucking Playmobil hospital.
As a man who bought a Halloween costume I bought a doctor costume at Halloween Spirits, you know, the place that opens up in the Dead Mall every fucking November or fucking whenever Halloween is. God, I'm so fucking stupid.
The not gonna lie, the Playmobil pirate ship set is always fucking badass. I should buy it.
Boogie's like, don't talk to me, Destiny, about hospital stuff. I bought a stethoscope one time at Goodwill. That makes me a fucking doctor. Dude, fucking Sarball. He built a Lego City hospital before, guys. Trust me, bro.
You want a specific medication that you saw advertised on television, you can say, hey, doc, do I qualify for fucking this penis pill or whatever?
Doc, I went to the gas station to go buy some scratch off and Rolos, and I saw all night longs and horny goat weed. Do I qualify for those, even though they say in big yellow letters on the package, not tested by the FDA?
Yeah, can I take fucking stiff nights?
Rhino 3?
And then he can say, yes, maybe you do. And then they run it by the insurance if you qualify for it, if you have the conditions, right? So if I have a heart disease and I see a heart medication advertised on the television and I say, hey, doc, do I qualify for that heart medication? I think it might be good for me. And then you and your doctor make a decision together. And then we see what the insurance company has to say.
So you were just workshopping biopsies with your doctor?
Those are
and you were like,
treatments.
He was like, every doctor I went to kept saying no, so I kept going to doctors until I eventually found this one in Mexico who said he'd give me all the biopsies I wanted.
Well, you know,
Senor, you get all the biopsies you want. Boogie gets
you know, 9 out of 10.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say.
Like,
Boogie, like he got the Spanish English dictionary, and the doctor comes in and goes, "Your biopsy, senor," and then he's like, "Uno más, por favor."
You know, I think Boogie found, you know, the one doctor out of 10. You know, 9 out of 10 doctors recommend this.
9 out of 10 dentists recommend brushing your teeth. Boogie found the one doctor, the one dentist who says don't brush. You got it, bro. Don't you know that fucking your bones are harder than diamonds? Guess what? Your teeth are made of bones.
Those are treatments, not
he
tests.
He mentioned it 2 years ago. He said that there is a bone marrow test that we can do to confirm. But it is invasive and expensive. It is extremely painful, and it's unnecessary because we're going to treat you anyway. We're going to do it anyway. So let's just treat the...
I just feel like Boogie was like, is there a way to find out if I have cancer or not? And he's like, well, we could do this bone marrow test, but we're not going to do that. And then Boogie's like, but I wanna.
Symptom, because this cancer is kind of a joke cancer. And like I said in my video, it has a prognosis of 20 years.
If it's a joke.
Hi, the Boogie comes into the room and the doctor has one of those like little fucking cones and he just pulls the string and it shoots confetti in Boogie's face. You got the joke cancer, and then he pies Boogie right in the fucking face.
And you've just been cancered in the nuts.
Yeah, look over there. You see that camera? Yeah, yeah. It's all a joke, man. It's a joke cancer.
Cancer. Wait. If it's a joke cancer,
I'm saying that.
Okay.
If it's a prognosis of 20 years, which is what I said in my video.
If it
has a prognosis of 20 years, I said.
Why are you repeating the same thing? Stop filibustering. Stop filibustering. You just said the same thing like 5 times.
He's gotta let you know that he has a prognosis of 20 years. He's in 20 years, he's still gonna be saying that it has a 20-year prognosis.
Finish the fucking sentence. Moderator, can I finish the fucking sentence?
Yes, go.
Like I said in the video, the prognosis is 20 years. So if you're going to get a cancer, this is the one to get.
Okay.
I haven't been out here saying I'm dying in the next year.
Repeating the same shit, dude. Holy shit.
You have been saying you're dying. You have been saying you're
dying.
dying.
But hold on, wait. Everything that he's just said, all of these, again, it's because you're lying. So firstly...
Let me finish. Outside of this cancer, do you not understand I'm extremely unhealthy? Do you not understand that my heart is fucking enlarged?
Someone posted the tweet on the screen. It says, I have polycythemia vera and it's advancing rapidly at the moment. I will be lucky to have another 20 months, LOL.
Wow, that's quite the drastic to change from your fucking, prognosis of 20 months to 20 years.
Dude, he accidentally lied. He
Yeah.
didn't have Destiny there to fact check him.
Yeah, it was just an accidental lie,
Fucking Alton Moose is Dr. Boo Boo the Clown MD diagnosing all these haha funny cancers.
After keeping an adult obese man alive for 50 years? Do you not
Yeah, but
understand?
you're saying that cancer is going to kill you.
Let me finish. Do you not understand that I have venous insufficiency in my legs? Do you not understand that I have the beginnings?
Do you not understand that I have all these health problems that are very common in a morbidly obese man? My cancer is killing me.
Stages of congestive heart failures, and my hand and my feet are beginning to swell because my heart is giving the out, and the polycythemia vera is one of the reasons that's happening. And I keep telling Keemstar, at the rate I'm going right now, I'm in a very dangerous place. I'm a 400-pound, 50-year-old man. That's goddamn rare. That's goddamn rare. And I'm extremely fucking sick, including the...
Oh, I gotta look this up. I gotta look up how rare that is. How many 50-year-olds let's see.
What percent?
It says 44.3% of Americans 40 to 59 are considered obese. It says
according to this thing I pulled up from the CDC, prevalence of obesity and severe obesity among adults. Among men, the prevalence of obesity was 40.3% for those aged 20 to 39, 46.4% among those aged 40 to 59. So I would say no, it's not rare to be over 50 years old and obese.
Fucking Alton Moose. He's got a venous insufficiencies and penis insufficiencies, so he had to get a virgin 19-year-old girlfriend. Did you ever watch the documentary with like the Boogie documentary, by the way?
Yes, I did.
The part where he got in the bath with his girlfriend was like actually horrifying. Like, why would...
Yes, it was.
Polycythemia vera. All of my problems have to do with my dying heart.
Okay, that dying heart does not sound like polycythemia vera. That just sounds like you need to stop drinking Diet Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Okay,
and polycythemia vera makes it worse. So I keep preparing the people that I love for the
which is not confirmed, which we have proven that you have not confirmed.
Hold on. Not only have we not...
I can tell the enlarged heart. I can confirm all of that shit.
None of that means cancer. So why is it, if this was a 20-year-old, if this was a 20-year cancer, so easy and whatever, and it's not a big deal, you've got all this good prognosis, why did your brother say it was a debilitating condition, number one?
It is.
And number two,
it's debilitating because of how hard his sides hurt from laughing at the joke cancer.
Exhausting,
number two,
it turns your blood to fucking syrup. My blood is fucking syrup right now.
That's great.
It's exhausting.
It's probably from all the Mountain Dew.
I love Destiny's response there. That's great.
I know, right? He's just like, this is most like you can tell he's a father. Like he probably has these conversations with his son when he catches him in a lie.
It's exhausting.
Number two, if it is cancer, why are lifestyle changes like losing weight helping? That would only help secondary polycythemia.
That's why because
exactly. That's right. You're just lying.
That's why, because
You're just lying. You don't treat cancer with exercise. You can't treat cancer with exercise, Boogie.
Google exercise. You're the fucking Google.
I'm like, I got cancer, guys. Time to go hit the gym. They say sweat is just cancer leaving the body.
Leaving the body.
Expert, right? Go ahead and look it up on Wikipedia. The way you treat polycythemia vera, unless it turns into.
I looked it up and it said there is no cure for polycythemia vera. The only treatments are to do certain things to try to get your red blood cell count. And the number one way was certain medications and blood transfusions. And it also said,
so when he talks.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was
gonna
say fuck, just talk.
I was gonna say when Boogie talks about draining his blood or whatever, it's basically he's donating blood.
I think he's getting a transfusion. I don't think he's donating blood. I think he's just getting a transfusion.
Donation or transfusion, either way, blood is being removed from his body. Bottom line.
He's like, he accidentally like cuts his finger making a fucking salami sandwich, and he's just like, my blood is being drained from my body. The polycythemia vera has to wait another day.
The leukemia, which only happens very rarely, is you treat the symptom because there's nothing you can do. You can't pull the.
So now you say it happens
Can't
rarely when
separate
you
the
were like,
fucking leg.
eventually it'll turn into it.
Eventually it does. That's why it has a prognosis of 20 years. Because if you on a long enough timeline, eventually it will. That's
not eventually it will. It has a small chance of becoming that.
It's 5% at the end of 10
Boogie,
years.
the only way, Boogie, listen, the only way you're ever going to settle this, otherwise you're just going to argue forever.
Yes,
You're
I'm
gonna
going to keep saying the truth forever.
Okay, but hear me out. Hear me.
Oh my god, I'm going to keep saying the truth forever, bro. You were lying the entire time. Holy shit.
Yeah, what truth?
Damn, dude.
No, don't interrupt me. I'm the moderator, bro. Listen, the only way you're ever going to be able to settle this is at some point you're going to have to release the medical records. You're going to.
That's never
But you're
happening.
going to.
It's
Because
never happening.
and look at everything that's happened because you haven't.
Fuck you.
Look
Fuck
at everything.
you. Fuck you.
You're already fired from the show. You're already gone. I don't care, Boogie. I'm telling you, man to man, that's
I think by fired from the show, he means he's just not paying Boogie to be there anymore.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Make that my ringtone. Ellington Mood said, you know how they drain his blood the same way they tap trees for maple syrup? Boogie just turns around and there's a spigot and bucket hanging off his back.
Gotta catch that thick gravy blood.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
the only way.
It'll never happen. I said 2 years ago I won't, and I fucking won't today, and that's just fucking how it is. This is my goddamn medical records. This is my goddamn medical charts.
He's like, I can't show it to you because then you would know I didn't have cancer.
The day Muda releases his on Twitter, and the day that Destiny releases his on Twitter, including all that shit that I don't want in there, then maybe I'll consider it.
Okay, wait, hold on, wait. I'll do that right now. I just took an STD test.
what?
I just did an STD test like 4 days ago. I did publish my results of that. Do you want me to publish my blood?
Your medical records, the whole fucking thing.
Boogie, nobody's asking
All
you
that
for all of
private
them.
information.
Nobody is asking you for your
Yeah.
entire medical record. What are you talking
He just
about?
did. He just did. He said medical records.
Okay.
Oh my god. He's just the most dishonest piece of shit that exists on the internet. I swear.
Yeah.
Asked for
Wait.
the diagnosis on polycythemia vera.
Wait,
Let me
hold on,
be
no,
clear.
wait.
Trust
Make
this.
Boogie, make Boogie acknowledge that he just told another lie. Nobody here is asking you for your entire medical record
So
history.
What did you just say? Release my medical
I did say medical records, but what I meant is just
Obviously.
about this.
Yeah, we all know
just
that.
about this. Like, come on.
Let's not try to be obtuse.
Then I will. Okay. For you.
There we
Look, you can't expect Boogie to be anything other than obtuse. That's just his natural angle.
go.
No, goddamn it! Listen, it'll go to chemo.
look here, listen.
Look here, look, listen.
He did it again.
Star and
look
Keemstar
here, look.
only. And I will get my doctor to write this up.
I'll get my doctor to write it up the same way I get my doctor to write up that I can't go to work for another week. It's like, doctor's like, yeah, just, Mr. Gallagher, just take this medicine and you'll be right in no time. I'm like, hey, doc, you think you can write me a letter that says that I can't go back to work until, what's today, the 21st? Can you write a letter that says I don't have to go back to work until the 26th? And I'll be like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. I don't really care. He gives me exactly what I asked for.
And I will fucking send you the entire history of what we've been dealing with.
And I get to share with Muta, who hates your guts, who we know will not leak.
And you'll never get it. Fuck that.
He's not going to leak it.
I don't give a
Also,
fuck.
there's a problem too here that at this point,
don't like him. You can share it with Destiny before you can share it with Muta.
so at this point,
Okay,
I love
pause.
how he's like, he respects me.
I like how you reversed it to now I like Destiny.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Before it's fuck Destiny. Destiny's opinion's in the trash. I just like Muta, but I respect his opinion. But now it's fuck Muta. I'd rather have a Destiny. He can't
More
even
than
keep
you.
who he hates and disrespects straight.
Yeah.
Destiny, but he
hates
respects you more to show you the medical info, bro.
at this point too, unfortunately, to really confirm this, you would need a call with the doctor because you can't trust anything he shows you. Because remember, Boogie literally not only did Boogie,
Well, why wouldn't that be why wouldn't that be a paid actor then?
Boogie
Right?
literally
This is
said,
paid actor.
Yeah, Boogie just shows a piece of paper that has brown crayon on it. It says you have cancer.
With an E backwards.
A paid actor. Dude, he went to Alex Jones. He's like, hey, do you have any of those paid actors? I really need someone to say I have cancer.
And Alex Jones was too busy sitting there going, rape, 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 rape.
I'm a red-blooded American. I want to breed.
that's a good point, actually. Maybe you should actually get a copy of his medical license too, or visit him at the hospital. Boogie said that he was looking at a piece of paper, and he said, it says it on this piece of paper. That was the line number one. He called in his girlfriend, okay, or the child he's abducted. Okay, he brought her in, and he
Dude, it's just Boogie's like that European gnome that the parents are like, eat all your sauerkraut, freaking Charles von Schnaschenschnarf, or else this fucking 500-pound fucking fairy creature from America is gonna abduct you and make you their bride.
Apparently, Desi didn't eat all her vegetables.
said, look, okay,
You.
polycythemia vera, right?
hold on
And
a
he had
second.
her
Hold on a
confirm
second.
it, and then he had
Hold
his
on.
brother,
Hey, Destiny.
and then
He's got his sausage fingers right up in the camera.
God, I can smell them from here.
Smells like mayonnaise and bologna. Yum yum.
And he had his brother send it in, and his brother confirm it. So there's
Justin-
no way that you can trust anything he says.
You listen to me, you piece of shit.
Go ahead, Boogie.
You refer to my 21-year-old girlfriend as a child again? You. She's a
If you refer to my 21-year-old girlfriend as a child again, fuck you.
Listen here, you piece of shit.
If you refer to my girlfriend as a child again, I'm gonna yell really loud into my microphone, and you'll be sorry.
Boogie rolled for an intimidation and rolled like a 4.
He rolled like a fucking -3.
I was trying to give him a little bit of credit.
Yeah, I'm giving Boogie the credit he deserves. He's about as intimidating as, oh god, I don't know, a fucking dead hamster. Actually, a dead hamster is probably more intimidating than fucking Boogie.
adult. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I'm so sick of that shit. You know, Mudahar wouldn't even acknowledge she fucking existed.
What the fuck? Is Boogie just
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Let's
are you sure
let's just
Boogie-
attack Mudahar.
I think Boogie needs to get a CAT scan because he might have brain cancer. Because what a pivot that was.
That
I'll say
party.
that was-
She wanted to fucking meet him. What the
Yeah,
fuck
because
did
she was.
that girl ever
You
do?
know how blackout drunk she was. And by the way,
Oh, no, she
you were the
remembers
one guy
all of it.
who wanted
She
her to
remembers
take
all
more
of it.
fucking shots.
Drink more, my underage girlfriend. But you have to make sure you're super drunk before you talk to that brown guy.
And I was the one guy there. I'm like, maybe it's good that she doesn't get more drunk.
Yeah, that was a joke.
She was fucking black.
Actually,
that was a joke.
Muda, if you
You're
knew
the only
anything,
person, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Guys, I was joking when I was like forcefully dumping alcohol down her throat. It was a joke. Guys, you never got
Yeah, it was
pranked?
totally a joke.
You guys never got pranked?
that was actually a treatment for polycythemia vera, which he diagnosed her with.
You have polycythemia vera too. Drink more vodka.
The party too, so that's why she had to drink more. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
I wouldn't
she-
acknowledge
when-
her. She was
when-
blackout fucking drunk, bro. Don't
That's
fucking-
true.
Why would you bring that up?
She remembers you not acknowledging her fucking existence.
No, but
remembers
she
it.
Boogie,
remembers it.
Boogie,
And you know
time.
what? She
Hold
fucking
on.
remembers. No, let me finish. You know what else she
Oh,
remembers?
God.
Sitting in the doctor's office. Oh, sorry. Sitting in during an
Wait, this is manipulation tactic coming.
What's
Stop.
the manipulation?
Okay. Let me just say this. Let me
Sat
just
in the
say
room
this.
when this man said cancer. She's
Let
been in
me
the room.
say that. We don't want to hear that anymore. Listen.
No, wait, stop. No,
When
wait,
Muta showed
wait,
up,
or no, wait,
your
Keemstar,
girl was
Keemstar.
Yeah, like how fucking Destiny is like, he goes from like saying there nothing to
Destiny just started freaking out like Boogie.
no, like Destiny's like a pit bull, like just sitting there all relaxed, calm, and then a fucking toddler walks by and just like
Keemstar, hold on. Keemstar, he just lied again, right?
dude, I swear to God, dude, this fucking gaming chair must have been invented by NASA to fucking actually absorb the shock of him throwing his entire body weight on it like that.
Yeah, both Boogie and Wings' gaming chairs, because they both do that.
You sat in a room and he said cancer. Wait, then why did you have to look it up? If he said cancer, why'd you have to go home and look it up and discover it?
Years later, she wasn't here for the original diagnosis. She was here for an e-visit 30 days ago where we talked about it again.
You brought so you
Like he's like the doctor. She was there in the room when the doctor came in and said that it was cancer. It was an e-visit though. Or you were like on fucking VR chat getting your fucking diagnosis. Just imagine like Boogie in VR chat and he's like fucking like some fucking random anime character and his girlfriend is like Darth Vader and then fucking Ugandan Knuckle comes in and goes, yeah, you have polycythemia vera. This is the way.
And then jumps off the cliff.
Yeah, he's like, I spit on your cancer. Tua.
been treating cancer for 2 years and he's never said cancer?
He said it the whole time. God, how stupid are you? Are you?
Guys, he said it the whole time just 30 days ago. Boogie cancer.
Stupid or being obtuse. I told you, the original doctor that told me about it did not say cancer. He said polycythemia vera. My secondary doctor did tell me it's polycythemia vera, which is a cancer, and we talked about it every fucking visit for 2 fucking years, including the one she sat in on.
I thought, I'm sorry, hold on. I could be misremembering because it's hard to keep track of Boogie's lies. Didn't Boogie say earlier that nobody had used the word cancer before? Keemstar, I thought that was a big thing that you just learned today, that he said that nobody used the word cancer. Now he's saying
That definitely was.
Now we're reverting back.
But
And
now
I was-
Boogie
and I was-
is saying, wait, let me respond. Boogie did say that, but now he's changing it to initially they didn't say cancer, and I ran and made the video, but later I found out that my doctor told me it was cancer, right?
What happened. Which is what fucking happened.
So he's
Dude, I forgot the doctor said it was cancer and I remembered it later.
yeah, this is what he's saying.
Wait. So who? Okay, when did you first learn it was cancer?
when I first thought that it was
When
cancer.
he Googled
the
it.
moment he said it.
No,
When
wait. When he said it or when he Googled it?
I got takeout and my fortune cookie said you have polycythemia vera, and then I made a video. After I ate the egg roll, I didn't let it get cold.
You think he lets any of his food get cold?
No.
When he Googled
Googled
it,
it.
because the sleep doctor,
only said polycythemia vera. He didn't
and he Googled it, and then he ran into the internet and made a video saying he had cancer.
Yes.
And his story is,
why did you Google? Wait. Why did you Google it instead of asking the doctor about it?
He's thinking. He's thinking.
I think I did. I think
I
think I did.
I was like, what does that mean?
And when you asked him, he didn't tell you that it was a blood cancer? He just memed on you?
He did memed on me? What the?
Yeah, he's like, you don't know what polycythemia vera is, skill issue, and then he started Fortnite dancing on
I was just about to say that, the Fortnite dance.
He's like, my doctor told me it was a skill issue. I didn't know what it was, and he yeeted me out the window.
Yeah, I got sent back to lobby.
Well, yeah, while listening to Skibbity Toilet.
He's a doctor.
Yeah, a doctor that would tell you you have cancer. If you ask, what is this thing that's a blood cancer?
Number one, and I'm gonna be. This is very rude of me here.
Be rude.
This doctor doesn't speak very good English. That's why I don't see him anymore.
Oh, was it Dr. Gupta?
It kills me every time. Dr. Gupta? It's like the Iranian doctor from My 600-Pound Life. You're making excuses. I wish Liam was here because he can do the fucking impersonation for that guy really, really good.
No, I don't think it was an Indian.
Wait, hold on. He doesn't speak good English. His English is so bad that you couldn't understand what he was like telling you enough, but you could hear him enough to hear polycythemia vera and Google it without getting.
He was like, the doctor was like, polycythemia vera.
Oh, god damn.
Polycythemia vera. He's like, Boogie's like, what is that? Jack 2 hormones. Cancer.
Get on a piece of paper?
I made him repeat it because I'm like, I don't understand what that is.
I don't understand what that is, doctor. What is polycythemia vera? Polycythemia vera.
And he goes, well, this is your red blood cell count to say. Your red blood, we have to do this.
He wasn't Indian, but then Boogie starts immediately impersonating an Indian accent.
The red blood cell count to say.
But he didn't tell you it was cancer. You asked him about it.
What is that? Yes, your red blood cell count is high. All right, that'll be $400,000. See you next week.
He didn't tell you it was cancer. No,
No,
come on.
it was my primary doctor that used the word cancer.
Uh-huh.
It's my primary doctor.
Oh,
Who I'm very close with, by the way.
Doctor.
We've seen each
You'll come in. You'll get good sleep tonight. Polycythemia vera.
other for 12 years. I consider him a friend. He's a good guy.
I consider him so much of a friend that I stopped seeing him because he can't speak English.
Yeah.
Destiny, based on everything that you know about this from Boogie's answers, do you think it's possible he still has cancer?
It's possible, yeah, of course. It's even possible that he actually does have polycythemia vera. It's possible. But if he did have it, I think it would be just through sheer luck or stupidity.
I would have liked it if like Boogie or if Destiny said, no, I don't think it's possible. It's like everyone lie about cancer. It makes you cancer proof.
Because he's misrepresented so much of the story up to this point.
So what do you think I have? What's your best guess? What do they
you have?
I think you have a crippling narcissistic personality disorder.
Yeah.
What are the
obesity? Obesity.
That is definitely one of the many things I have.
I'm not a doctor, guys, but I think Boogie might be obese.
Yeah.
I can't understand that.
There's another word for secondary polycythemia. I don't know what it's called, but you've got a lot of red blood cells because you're taking testosterone, which causes an increase of red blood cells.
I haven't taken that for over almost. We quit it for a year because we were afraid it was rising it. It wasn't. So diagnosis.
Dude, Boogie like wanted so hard to say like I haven't taken that in like 10 years.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it was an Indian.
Wait, hold
accent. I
on.
don't
He doesn't speak good English. His English is so bad.
of a year, and the numbers did not get much better.
When
It
did you
not go away?
When did you stop it?
So I went almost immediately, I guess. I think almost immediately. And then we were offered for a year, and then the numbers were not really changing very much. We didn't get down to like a
I can't remember when I stopped taking it, but I know I stopped taking it for a year.
safe level. So because the heart is a muscle, and testosterone helps your muscles heal themselves, and I have heart problems, he decided that it would be a good idea to go back on it. So I did.
Okay. I don't know. I'm sure you might have stopped it and started it to check for the red blood cell count, but I think that the exogenous hormones contribute to it. I think that the sleep apnea contributes to it, because when your blood is deoxygenated, your body will create more red blood cells.
I understand. But going to my sleep doctor, he said I probably don't even need a CPAP machine anymore since I've lost 200 pounds. But I still sleep with it just to be safe. And I'm also doing biphasic sleep. So
Good God. Imagine like that's like every fucking pill popper's like fucking excuse. Like, guys, I know that I don't need to take the Vicodin anymore, but I still take it just in case the pain comes back. You can never be too sure.
Yeah.
sleep in the bed for about 4 to 5 hours, sometimes 4 to 6. And then I do 2 or 3 hours of setting in my chair because it's good for sleep apnea. You can't, it's really hard to snore when you're reclined. So they recommend sleeping in a recliner.
My God. And that's helping my red blood cell count go down for my polycythemia vera.
Isn't that just like typical fat guy activities to fall asleep in a recliner?
Yeah, he's like, I fall asleep on the recliner, may or may not have a bowl of Cheetos in my lap. He is like, what's the fucking
Al from Toy Story 2.
Yeah, with the fucking cheese puffs.
Which I do know.
Okay.
I've done so many things that is supposed to improve these symptoms.
I've done so many things. Don't ask me what one of them are, because there's just so many I can't think of one.
Yeah, I've done so many things that were supposed to improve these symptoms, i.e., there was things I was supposed to do to help improve the symptoms, I just didn't do them.
Yeah. Like eat better.
And exercise.
I do them. I take the
Why would you,
medication
if you don't have sleep apnea, why would you use a CPAP machine?
because I don't want to die, man. I don't want to fucking die. And so why not take an extra step? If
Are
there's
you
an
one of these? Can I ask you a question? Do you think you're one of these weirdos that goes to the doctors like constantly and constantly thinks you have illnesses when you don't have them and gets over tested for everything?
That's a hypochondriac, and no, I am certainly very ill. But beyond that,
I'm certainly very ill. I just can't prove it.
Yeah.
That's what I meant like at the beginning when I said he admitted he lied and then he started walking it back.
Yeah. Gotta say, if he actually physically walked backwards, he would have lost about 30 pounds by now.
No, it's actually like really funny because like if it turned out that like he does, like he'd be like, see guys, look, I wasn't lying. I do have it. I'm like, no, you were lying. You just got coincidentally lucky enough, if you want to like fucking call it luck, that you ended up getting it later on. That's like me saying right now, like, hey everyone, like I have Alzheimer's, and obviously I don't have Alzheimer's, but then like I don't know, maybe in like 30 years from now I get Alzheimer's. I'm like, see guys, I was telling the truth.
I'm a 400-pound 50-year-old man.
I've seen you, and Muda can back me up here. You've been extremely for like years, like a couple years ago. Like every day you talked about it. You still went to doctor appointments. That doesn't make any sense. Like I always thought that was weird.
I will be as genuine with this stuff as I can. It's been 5 years since I've talked about it and since I felt that way. But the reason I went through that is twofold. Number one, when they're talking about being, most of the time they don't really want to die. The people that just want to die.
Wow, Boogie, so are you saying that you were lying about that too?
Put a bullet in their head. I know. It's happened. People I love. So when you're talking about suicide, you're just trying to find hope, man. Suicide happens, and this is, you can Google this, happens when pain outweighs hope. And I was in a tremendous amount of pain, and I was losing hope that it was going to get better. So I tried to figure it out, but I kept going to the doctor because I was hopeful. I was hopeful that things.
I wanted to end my life, but I was hopeful, so I kept going to the doctor anyway.
Because I mean, you know, when you're suicidal and you're like, you know what, I'm not going to live, but let me go to the doctor and increase my chance of living.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to live anymore, but I also don't want to die.
This would get better. If I knew that I was going to live to this, I'd still choose it too, by the way. I'm so glad I'm still alive. I'm so glad I made the right choice. I'm so glad
Can we stop the cringe impassioned speeches? Like, you still lie about everything. You lie about
Fucking based.
literally every single part of your life. You're going to continue to lie about almost everything.
Everything
Like,
I just said was a lie, right? I wasn't, and now I am.
It's like such a fucking classic manipulation tactic. It's like you caught someone in a lie. You're like, you lied about this. You're like, yep, I'm just a fucking liar. I lie about everything. He's like, he's hoping so hard that like Destiny will run and be like, no, Boogie, I don't think you lie about everything. But just say, yes, I absolutely think you lie about everything.
I said I wasn't. So that's a lie.
He's
Somebody clipped that and put inspirational music to it. That was actually. I like that.
I'm just saying there are probably people out there watching this right now who are struggling with suicidal impulses. And if you're one of them, stick it out. That's all I'm trying to say.
you're not shut.
Just stick it out.
Yes, a bug. If I'm suicidal and watching a locale podcast episode, yes, a Boogie fucking passion speech is the exact thing that's gonna perk my spirits up and get me through it.
Like I don't know, dude. If I was having ideations and someone said stick it out, I would almost like misinterpret that as just commit to it. Don't be a coward.
Oh my god, it's like, give me a fuck answer. Give me a answer, guys. Give me a suicide.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for someone to be like, hallelujah, Boogie, preach.
My god, you were never. You love yourself way too much to ever kill yourself. Okay, you're way too narcissistic. You.
True, dude. That's actually people who have tendencies are normally people who are they lack like narcissistic personality traits. Like it's actually having some like narcissistic characteristics is actually healthy to your like self-preservation.
Yeah.
Would never be suicidal. You'd let the world burn to ashes around you before you even considered hurting yourself any more than. That was too mean, but no, yeah, like Jesus.
Hey! I don't self-harm.
Why is he?
Okay, well, that was what my joke was going to be. I was saying any more than stuffing your mouth full with a cheeseburger. Like that's.
Oh no, he's doing that like. He's doing that whole like I got fat and that's self-harm. Like that shit is so cringe. Like no,
It really is.
Things like self-harm and doing things that harm yourself aren't like the same thing. I'm sorry. Like smoking cigarettes is not self-harm. Can smoking cigarettes be harmful to you? Yes.
Yes.
But, like, self-harm is like cutting yourself.
Yeah.
Like hurting yourself as a venting mechanism. Like I'm sorry, but like the harm that you get from overeating or binge eating is like a secondary effect to like you're overeating because like you need that dopamine hit. You have an addiction to food. You're not doing it because you're just like, I fucking hate myself. I'm gonna eat and make myself fat because I want to die.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say, but yeah, if you want to say, yeah.
Self-harm, mother.
I just like how you can't hear him talking because he's too far away from his mic.
Yeah.
That's why people like me do this. It is
He's so unhinged. Look at him go.
That's why we do it. If you see
If you see a 400-pound man, if you see a 400-pound woman, guess what? They do it because they're self-harming, because there's something wrong in their
No, they're
brain.
not
I'm not talking about if you're a little bit
self-harming.
fat like Muda carrying around an extra 20 pounds or whatever. Okay, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people that eat themselves to fucking death. We do it because something's wrong, dip.
Yeah, they do it because something is wrong, but that's not self-harm. Like self-harm
No,
is
that's
like
not self-harm.
venting. Yeah, it's like, oh my god, I have to cut myself because that's the only way the pain can escape my body. Jesus.
The only way the pain can escape my body is if I get the triple cheeseburger from Wendy's.
No, you gotta do the fucking San Andreas menu ordering.
Just constantly order the biggest meal, then throw up at the counter.
No, what was it on San Andreas? It was like a number 9, a number 2, 3 number
Oh, Big
3.
Smoke's order.
Do it.
Hold on, let me Google it.
Oh,
That way I do it right.
I thought you had it off the top of your head. I'm hitting play now.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Shit.
I think what's happening, I think you do it because the food tastes really good and exercising
No,
sucks.
and that's one of the worst parts about it. I don't even like the taste of food anymore.
Honestly,
If you don't like the taste of food, why drink
I hate the taste of food. I'm
Yes.
just self-harming by eating shit I don't like.
Looking at Boogie, that is very obviously a man that does not like the taste of food.
Yes, obviously he hates food. Look at him. Look at him. He clearly hates food.
Diet
did
Mountain
you
Dew
miss
instead
it?
of just drinking water?
Because it's a form of self-harm. Because I'm just
You drink Diet Mountain Dew. You go to the store, you spend money on a drink that you apparently
Be like, can you imagine like being a Walmart employee and Boogie like comes up with like fucking 224 packs of Mountain Dew and the cashier's like, "Have a good day, sir," and then Boogie just stares at her and like a tear runs down his cheek and he's just like, "Help me." I'm harming myself right now.
Yeah, for Boogie, buying 224 packs from Walmart is the same as buying a bucket and a rope from an Ace Hardware.
It's like buying a toaster knowing you're gonna take a bath with it later.
don't like. Just
You know that one guy who was like who jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge and he like spent like 8 hours walking up and down and he's like, I told myself that if one person pulled over and asked me if I was okay, I wouldn't do it. Like that's Boogie's version of that is going to fucking Walmart and riding around in the Mart cart and buying Mountain Dew.
Loading that bitch up with Mountain Dew.
And he's like, if one person tells me to not do it, I'll put all the Mountain Dew back.
to hurt yourself. I can't taste anything, but I drink aspartame soft drinks.
You're encouraging
Jeez.
people for arms. Last I heard, the guy who laughed at Donald Trump's assassination attempt is telling people to their arms. Go f- yourself.
I'm just saying that it would be a lot cheaper
I'm
than
just saying,
wasting your
touch
money on
yourself.
Diet
I'm just saying,
Dr.
touch yourself.
Mountain Dew,
I'm
whatever
just
the
saying, slice your fucking
Mountain Dew.
arms open.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you want to see that? Hold on. Okay, I'll do it. Give me 30 seconds.
Holy shit.
No,
The next
wait,
era
whoa,
of
Dude, whoa, Boogie has got a mullet. I didn't realize how long his hair is now.
What is he
Boogie
doing?
self-harm.
Oh God.
No, he's waiting for you to tell him to stop. That's what he's doing. He's waiting.
Well, I'm falling for it. He better not do nothing stupid.
He's gonna come back with the razor. He's gonna hold it up, and he's gonna.
Like how
This is like the,
I can't-
just,
yeah,
like,
sorry.
calls it
But the
so
only
I
thing
can't believe we discovered in this stream that he literally
He's like, hurry, child girlfriend, find me the smallest, dullest, most harmless looking knife possible that isn't plastic.
Googled it. No one said the word cancer before he rushed and made that video.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that.
Dude, like he was excited as he was like, he comes home, he's like, you know that episode of South Park where like Cartman's like, I've got golden dick. He's like, I've got this cancer, bro. Now I can fucking make tons of views. And I
Yeah.
can fucking
And like, imagine like
all that
after
Do
Googling
nothing
it.
with that knife. Do
After
not do
Googling
anything
it,
with
we
that
don't
knife.
think-
No, no,
Hold on.
no,
No, he
no,
wants me to. He
no,
told me to,
no,
right?
no,
He
no,
told me
no,
to.
no,
He
no,
told me
no,
to. Oh, this is
no.
going down to eating a
Put that
sandwich.
away right now.
Going down to eating a sandwich, Destiny.
Put that away
You
right now.
fucking Piece of shit.
He's like, he just got done putting mustard on his sandwich. Now he's like, I'll do it.
Yeah, he was licking
What
the
else do you
knife
lie
off
about?
as he was coming back to the camera.
Is your real
I'll
name not
lick
even
all that
Boogie?
mustard off.
Yeah, my.
I think it has to be the
That's a nickname.
you're this socially adept at this. There's no way you can have that social cue.
It's a nickname, obviously. Is your real name Destiny?
Only when I'm stripping.
Liar. Good show.
Okay, have fun, guys. Good luck. Except for you, Boogie. You are a manipulative, horrible human being. I hope people around
I
you
hope
realize
you
it.
fucking
It's not about your health things. Okay,
hope
being
you
fat.
fucking kill
Okay,
yourself.
that you're
Go-
ugly on
go
the
ahead and have
inside,
another
not on the
show.
outside.
Go ahead.
Inside, not on the
Go ahead
outside.
and have
Okay.
Go ahead and vilify somebody who just exercised their American rights. Go ahead and do that. Laugh at a dead fireman, you piece of shit.
Are you going to
Yeah,
volunteer for your fire
I've-
department anytime soon?
Anyways,
Because if so, I
I laugh at a
might.
dead fireman.
Anyways,
My dad
Destiny,
was a volunteer fireman. My dad was a volunteer fireman. Go f yourself.
Okay, good luck.
didn't your dad also left or whatever? It doesn't matter.
Well, if you want to know
It's fucking wild
specifically
shit.
would you like to specifically know what my dad did?
Oh,
My dad got drunk because he was an alcoholic,
Sure, I guess. Why not?
and he exposed himself to me.
Okay.
And then he encouraged me to with him, which is not cool.
It's not cool that my dad told me to beat off after he showed me his willy. Come on, son. It's time for you to inherit the generational goon streak.
Specifically, with
I don't want to make any jokes right now.
Those
I'm already
really
enough
jerked you
trouble
off
on
or
the internet, so good luck. I can't be in that. There's like a billion totally inappropriate jokes just came to my head. Okay.
Oh man, it never gets old. I'm a little excited to see where the story goes from here.
I'm excited too because given the web of lies, and how kind of deep we are in the trenches of all of this. Well, us not personally, but it really could go in any direction. But the one thing we do know for sure is that on the next locale episode, Boogie will be on it.
Yeah, like I said, I'm almost willing to put money on the idea that Keemstar firing is him not being on the show anymore. It's him not being paid to be on the show anymore.
Yeah, and if anything, he probably won't be paid for a few months. Then I don't know. Maybe Keemstar will stand strong, stand firm on some aspect and not pay Boogie. But it wouldn't surprise me if Boogie got paid eventually.
I think the only reason why he paid Boogie was because he knew Boogie was desperate for money, and with no monetary incentive, he probably wouldn't have been on the show in the first place.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to be on this show where you get to embarrass the show? Actually, I take it back. Boogie is so narcissistic that he probably would have done it. He's like, this is just a way for me to punish myself for all the bad things I ever did.
But to say, I know for sure that's why Wings joined, was for the money.
Yeah. I mean, Wings would have joined if fucking Destiny said, or Destiny, if Keemstar said, I'm paying you in Big Macs.
Wendy's chili.
Oh, God. Salads with only onions.
Yeah, salads with only onions.
He's like, keep it up and I'll even throw a watermelon at your house. I'll buy you a new controller every time you break one.
Yeah, I don't condone people doing things in real life to internet people they don't like, but the dude that threw a watermelon at Wings' house, I'm sorry, that's just funny. I don't condone it, but it's funny.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was going on a cross-country trip through America and I'm like, oh shit, I'm near Wings of Redemption's house, I would totally throw a fucking watermelon at his house.
Recently, I did drive through the town he lived in, and I really did want to go see his house.
You should have.
Next time I go down there, I will.
I want to go with you and just like squat in front of his house, like I'm doing like an album cover, take a picture.
But I say I want to see the trail boss in person.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you know what we need to do? We need to take one of my Gallagher meme stickers and stick it to his mailbox.
Yes.
All right.
But back to Boogie.
Since we only got 2 people watching and we've been doing this for almost 3 hours now, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut the stream. Thank you everyone who is still watching. Thank you everyone who eventually goes back and watch this, because I'm going to keep this up, even though I'm going to have to probably go back and censor all the times me and Professor said rape.
Sorry about that. I wasn't thinking about it.
It's okay. My fucking channel's not going to get monetized anyway. Anyway, until the next time I feel like wasting 3 hours of my life when I could be doing something else, go